How's it going, guys? Oh, man. We're late. We're always late. Oh, man. Oh, boy. How's everybody doing today? Got some fun stuff to talk about. Oh man. My allergies are shit, dude. There's just so much pollen outside. You can tell that spring is like it's here, man. It's here. Minus the cold weather, of course. Cause it's pretty damn cold outside, but like the pollen is here, right? Like spring is knocking on the door. I hate it. I do. I hate it. I can't stand pollen. Kills me. All right, let me get some stuff changed real quick. Ay. Get all the stream stuff fired up and ready to go, and then we're gonna hit it. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today, because well, you know, I've missed like, may as well just say 2 days, because like all the cool shit that happens, well, not cool, but like all the craziness just all happens right after I stream. It's always like in the evening when all the news comes out. So it's like I've got everything from the day I streamed, and then I've got everything from yesterday. I've got to talk about some stuff anyways. I just gotta... Gotta get all the stream stuff set up and ready here. I gotta get everything ready. Gotta get the stream out there. We got a ton of stuff to talk about. Of course, always. There's always something new to talk about. Honestly, the hardest thing for me, because I don't usually, like, I try to look for stuff that's at least somewhat entertaining, right? Because there's a lot of crap that floats around on the internet. You just gotta kind of just find the right stuff. And sometimes that's not easy. Sometimes it's easier said than done on that, right? But yeah, I've just gotta... I have to sift through garbage and try and find what I think personally is interesting. Maybe there's stuff out there that I find that is interesting and I just don't have much interest in it. I don't know. But talk about whatever I find to be personally like of interest to talk about. There's been some crazy developments today as well. Like, I don't know if you guys saw, but there's been like these like, of course everybody's saying they're like UFOs, right? But like there's those fireballs or whatever, like the meteors that are going through the sky. I watched the videos, like it's kind of crazy. I'll pull those up. We'll look at those a little bit later. But that happened yesterday, like late yesterday, I think. It's pretty wild. Like, I don't know, man. It looks a little bit suspicious. I mean, obviously, we won't know, right? We won't know. Let's be honest, even if they are UFOs, the government's probably not going to tell us, or they're just going to tell us they're meteors or fireballs anyways. I don't know. So it's a little bit weird, right? Because they moved. Like, it looked like they were moving, like they were changing direction. Like, I don't think meteors do, like meteorites and stuff, like debris does not do that. It doesn't just control, like, it doesn't have a controlled directional change mid-air. It usually just goes down at an angle or whatever. I don't know. It's weird. It's one of those things where it's just like, it's gonna be like a big conspiracy topic for a while. Whether it actually is a meteor or not, it doesn't matter, because that's weird. That's gonna raise some eyebrows. Like, why is this happening? Doesn't make any sense. It's crazy. It is. It's really crazy. Then we're gonna watch, the main topic, like the main big thing I'm gonna talk about today, though, is we're gonna be talking about, Nick Shirley put out a video, or he put out his video on it, but it's the California fraud stuff. He went to go check out California, see like what's going on in California relating to like fraud and whatnot. But yeah. We're gonna watch that, and we're gonna see what's up with that. I haven't watched it yet, so I'm gonna be watching it completely blind on stream. We're gonna see what the hell is going on over in California. I assume nothing great. I mean, as much as I make fun of Mamdani on a regular basis, I mean, he's not as bad as Gavin Newsom, right? I don't know. They're both pretty bad, but Gavin Newsom is just like, he's destroying his state. It's so awful. I don't know. I don't get it. Let me see. Let's get this show on the road here. Alrighty. Getting the links out there, getting everything set up and ready to go. Let's see what's going on here. I'm just doing like a last minute check like I usually do. Just seeing if anything else is going on that I might have missed. Because that does happen from time to time, believe it or not. Sometimes there will be stuff that will just happen on the spot as I'm streaming. And I want to cover that appropriately. Give my thoughts on it. You know, there's a lot of people out there that do not like what I have to say. I found that out. I mean, I already knew this, right? Because like it's not I didn't just suddenly become like a right-winged like person, right? Like I've been a conservative for most of my life. As long as I've had an opinion on politics, I've had conservative viewpoints on stuff. And that's not the widely pushed opinion about a lot of stuff, but man, I posted some shorts about from like my last live stream, and people were not happy. People were not happy on my opinions about like you know, like trans issues DEI issues, stuff like that. It's so funny. Like, you guys can keep saying that stuff all you want. Like, I'm just gonna laugh. Like, every time I see those messages, it's just like, man, y'all are one of those people. It's always just like personal attacks. It's always just personal attacks. It's just like, really? You can't actually argue as to how I'm wrong about anything I say. It's just always, you always have to attack my appearance. It's always just the dumbest shit. It's always just like appearance, or how I speak, or you just say I'm stupid, you say I'm low IQ. It's just like, can you come up with anything original, at least? I'm surprised, honestly, because I would think if people were going to insult my appearance, I would think they would insult me because I'm like, I'm a ginger or whatever, but it's, no. It's always just like my forehead or something. It's just like, what? They don't even go for like the easiest thing, right? Because they attack me for my personal appearance, but they never attack me because I'm a redhead or something like that. Like, that's what I expected it to be. Because that's what I've always been attacked, like personally attacked with all my life. It's just like, oh, you're a ginger, you're a redhead. It's like, okay. No, it's just they say I'm low IQ. Because I don't have the same political opinions as them. And it's like, well, okay then. Honestly, if anything, it makes me just want to talk about this stuff more. Makes me want to put out more content on my channel. Just making fun of it. Like, every time people, like, I go on Instagram and I see people and they're mad because I'm talking about, like, Mom Donnie and talking about the state of New York being just an absolute dumpster heap, they always, like, have to go in there and tell me I need to educate myself and stuff. It's always, like, a black chick just telling me to educate myself, and it's like, alright, well, I'm just gonna talk about it more. That's how you handle that stuff, is you have a don't give a fuck attitude, and you just say, yeah, I'm just gonna do it more. If it pisses you off, then I must be doing something right. I must be doing something right if these people are mad or seriously this upset to the point where they're like crashing out in my comment section about it. It's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. These people stink, dude. They stink. Oh, man. Alright, let's start getting some stuff pulled up here. Had a bunch of crazy stuff. We still got the whole Save America Act art going on in the Senate right now. It hasn't been shot down yet. To my knowledge, the Save America Act has not been shot down yet. They want it to be shot down. The Democrats really want it to be shot down, but they're not quite getting there. Some Democrats actually voted in favor of it last I checked, so yeah. Hopefully it fully passes through the Senate, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep my expectations kind of low, just given how stupid people have been over this shit over the past couple weeks. Even Republicans, like some Republicans, are being stupid about it. I don't know. It's just, we're just waiting. Everybody's just waiting and watching just different stuff in the US right now, right? That's already been going on. Like, we're watching the Senate really hard right now to see what they do. And then, we've been watching the Iran war go on. Like, we've been watching that whole debacle go down. Waiting to see what happens. I'm gonna be honest, like, as far as the public is concerned, I don't really think there's been too much going on with Iran. Nothing newsworthy, I don't think. In my opinion, like, nothing like... I know Trump said he's made some statements about, like, regarding the Strait and stuff like that, but do you guys really want to hear me talk about that? I mean, really? Like, it's just kind of whatever. When something crazy actually happens, I'll talk about it, right? I could talk about, what's-his-face? I could talk about Joe Kent resigning. I haven't actually read his resignation letter. I've not read it at all. I just know that it's happened, and I've seen his actual tweet, but I did not read the actual letter. Personally, my honest opinions on it, you guys just want to know my opinions on it, I don't even have to read the letter, because I know what he said. You know, like, I respect Joe Kent in a way, like I do. Like, I respect Joe Kent because of his service to our country, but at the same time, I do not really agree with his stance on what's going on here. I really don't. Because again, everybody keeps trying to spin the whole Iran situation as oh, America has zero reason to go to Iran. We have no reason to attack them or to blow up their facilities. It's all just a war, like, that we're just pulled into with Israel. And I don't know. I don't personally, I don't think that's the correct opinion. Personally, that I think they're trying to make weapons to attack us, like I do. And not only that, but they're, I mean, it's pretty awful what they're doing to their people over there, right? I mean, just murdering anybody who has even remote opposition to them. I mean, it's straight up tyranny over there in Iran. But not to mention the fact that, like, you know, they will not hesitate to continue, like, making missiles and trying to make nuclear weapons. And guys, I mean, who do you think it's going to be used on besides Israel? I mean, really? Who do you think they're going for after Israel? I mean, we have to defend ourselves. I feel like there's a fine line between getting in other people's messes, and then defending our own asses. Even if it's something that hasn't happened yet, I mean, it's pretty obvious that they're going to do it, right? It's very obvious that they want to attack the US. So it's a bit more complicated than people make it out to be. Like, everybody acts like it's, oh, the Jews have pulled us into something else again, and it's like, well, not necessarily. I don't think. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. My only concern is if it drags on for too long. That's kind of my only concern. But otherwise, it's just I think we had good intentions going into it for America, because we don't want those weapons used against us. We don't. And they seem, of all the nations, they seem the most hell-bent on trying to fight us. But to be fair, I think Iran wants to fight everybody. Based on how they've reacted to everything going down, I think they want to fight everybody. They want to fight the entire Middle East, and they want to fight us, and they want to fight some of Europe too. Like, they don't like the UK and stuff. I don't think they like anybody. I don't think the Iranian regime likes any country besides, I guess, their own, and not even their own. They publicly execute their own people. I mean, I don't really think that's great. I don't think it's really good in their own country's good intentions there to kill their own people. So that's my opinion on it. I disagree with I disagree with Joe Ken on his on how he's handling the situation. And unfortunately, he's feeding a lot of people ammunition as like a gotcha to be like, oh hey, we told you so. MAGA's dead or whatever. And it's just really annoying. It is, it's really annoying. Again, nothing against like Joe Kent. Like, I don't hate Joe Kent. Honestly, like if I ever say anything about any of these people, it's like I don't harbor any ill will towards anybody. Like, I'm not like, oh yeah, I want those people gone or something like that. I don't care about them. I have my opinions about them, like in their policies or their politics, but I don't harbor any ill will towards anybody because I don't care. Because at the end of the day, like a lot of these people, they're either just online people that I don't care about, or they're politicians that I want to, I mean, at worst, I want them to lose their jobs, right? Because they're crazy and they shouldn't be running our country. They're not fit for the job. And I believe in like a meritocracy. Like, if you're not good at your job, you shouldn't be doing your job. I feel like if you're not efficient at your job, you probably shouldn't be doing it. But other than that, I don't really care about these people. Like, I forget about them. After I talk about them, I forget about them. I'm going to be honest. It's just as simple as that. Because I'm kind of the opinion that most of these people are clowns. So they are literally clowns, like in the sense that they are just trying to put on an act for the screen, and then that's it. And then they go off and they do whatever they do, good or bad. I just don't really care. I don't know any of these people personally, so I just don't really care. Honestly, to a fault, I would say I don't care about like the internet that much because I have like no internet presence whatsoever, right? My YouTube shorts do good or decent. I'd say it's decent for the size of my channel, but like I have no internet presence. Like I can't be on the internet 24/7. It kills me. It really does. It kills me. Cause it's such a sludge pit of garbage. All right. Some of this stuff is a couple of days out of date. I had some stuff planned. Literally, like I said, it was like, I always find stuff after the show's over and I'm like, damn, I should have talked about that. I guess better late than never, right? Dude, I don't know if it's my internet or if it's I don't know if it's the internet, if it's my internet or what, but X has been acting really bad. I don't know if this is if anybody else here is like on X or whatever and is like scrolls around and sees stuff, but X has not been loading comments, and sometimes it doesn't even load posts for me. Like, it's constantly says something went wrong, try reloading over and over again. It's really annoying. Hopefully it doesn't put too big of a damper on the show. Alrighty. Alright. Let's pull some stuff up. Let's watch some stuff. I need to quit rambling on about stuff. I'm bad about that. If you're new around here, which I mean, I haven't really been doing this whole content creation thing for very long anyways, but I'm bad about rambling on about bullshit. Like, I can talk for hours. Which I guess is good for, that's good for me being a content creator or whatever, just being able to talk about random bullshit for hours, but I go off the rails pretty easy sometimes. Alrighty, let's see. So we're gonna watch this clip. So there's been this, if you guys don't know, there's been this drama going around, like in the conservative space. All these conservative podcasters and shit have been crashing out. Like they're all losing their shit on Ben Shapiro. And now it's just kind of spiraling out of control for a lot of these people. Like, they're just like, I don't know. Like, he broke their brain or something. Now they're just kind of losing their minds. I don't know. And then, like, Mark Levin's part of it now, too. I don't really watch Mark Levin. I kind of forgot he existed until he started talking about the Iran war. Because, like, people are... like Trump brought him up and stuff. I don't really care about Mark Levin. I don't watch him. I've never watched him, actually. I just know who he is. I just know he has a show. That's literally all I know about him. If you ask me what are his like snapshot views, like what are his bits on policies and stuff, like politics, like how he leans on certain policies, I have no idea. I couldn't tell you because I've never watched him. But like, it's kind of weird what's going on right now. Like, they're just kind of attacking each other. Like, they're eating each other alive for some reason. Over like differences of political opinions or whatever, like on the war. I don't know. It's weird, man. It's kind of silly. Because we've just kind of gotten to this point with politics. I mean, we've been at this point for a while now, but it's like really bad, and I don't like this attitude that these people are showing towards each other, because we should be better than this, right? The right should be better than this, but they're not. Like, the conservatives are acting like fucking morons, and they're just like constantly eating at each other because of differences in political opinions, and it's like, can we just move past this? Like, really? Can we get past this? It's kind of childish. Especially, like, the insults and stuff they keep throwing at each other. It's just like, grow up. And that's coming from me, dude. Like, these people are probably, like, twice as old as me, some of them. Or more. And they act like fucking children. And it's like, guys, come on. We're supposed to be better than that. That's like what they ran on, is like trying to act mature and stuff, and it's like they can't do it. They can't keep up the facade any longer, I suppose. And now they're just all internet slap fighting each other. So like, I'm gonna pull up this clip. It's a clip of Megyn Kelly talking. She's like going hard on Ben Shapiro now and like all these guys. I don't really like Megyn Kelly that much. She said some stuff I agree with, but in terms of like her personality and stuff, I've never really liked her personality. She's never been somebody I can sit down and watch for long periods of time. She's just kind of like, I can bear to listen to her, but for so long before I'm just like, okay, that's enough. But you know, honestly, that might just be a problem with me. Because now I look at it, I don't really watch any female like content creators at all. I don't know if that's a problem with me. It's probably a problem with me. Probably. It might be a deeper rooted problem with me. I have no idea. But I don't think about it, but it's just, I guess I just can't stand to listen to women speak for too long. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna watch this. Let's see what she says. Apparently she's gonna file a restraining order against Mark Levin for criticizing her. I want to see what she says. I didn't even know Mark Levin criticized her, because again, I don't watch him. I don't care about these people. Outside of making fun of them for, like, eating at each other. Sometimes I like what they say, but other than that. Let's see what she said that warranted this attention here.
And we'll see whether it continues. Because truly, I think I could get a restraining order against him at this point. He is so obsessed. I mean, I have had stalkers pay me less attention than Mark Levin pays me. And I've had enough.
Okay, so she said she's going to get a restraining order. on him? Has he like personally, physically stalked her? Like, what is she talking about? These internet people are weird, man. Like, really, they are. Like, this shit is so weird. You wanna know what's so funny? Like, outside of meeting each other like once or twice in person, I guarantee it that's like all the interaction these people have had with each other. And they call them stalkers. It's like, okay, let's calm down for a minute. Like, that's a pretty crazy thing to say about somebody. That you've probably only, like, they're not stalking you IRL. Like, why would you file a restraining order on somebody that talks about you online? Like, that's... Really? You can't handle the heat that bad. I don't get that. And that's not me taking up for Mark Levin, right? Like, again, I don't watch the guy. I don't know anything about him. But from what it sounds like she's just upset that he's just merely talking about her. And it's like, are you serious? Are you serious? What are we talking about? That's silly. It is. It's absolutely silly. People can talk about you if they want to. We got the First Amendment for a reason. Like, you can say that they're full of shit and you can bite back or whatever. And I mean, she's been doing plenty of that on social media. Like, she's been like just like she's been attacking, like she's been jabbing back at people like Ben Shapiro and stuff. It's like, just do that. Why would you say stuff like that? Like, why would you say, oh yeah, this person, I've had stalkers give me less attention? It's like, okay. Why would you do that? Why would you compare somebody to a stalker? Like, that's over them calling you out on the internet. That's stupid. Like, oh yeah, they're harassing me and stalking me. Like, are they doing anything that is physically, like, are they sending you pizzas in the mail? Or, like, calling pizzas to your house? Like, no? Then I wouldn't really say that it's, like, really crossed the barrier yet to be, like, stalking. They're just calling you out. And you have the right to call them out back. That's how the internet works. It's the beauty of the internet. It is a forum for public discussion. Shit's just so weird. I really just don't understand these people. It's all like parasocial with these people. Like, they were like very parasocially connected to each other, and I just don't. At best, you're like business partners, right? Like, you've worked together, I guess. Like, you're associates with each other, I guess, or acquaintances. Most of these people are not friends behind the scenes, so they shouldn't be if they are, because I mean, what, they just because you share political opinions with somebody does not mean that they're your friend. Like, at best, again, they're acquaintances, and you do like shows or whatever with them. It makes them like business acquaintances. These people get way too attached to each other. And they're way too concerned about their public image. It's ridiculous. This whole back and forth is just, it's so silly. And the fact that they're supposed to be on the same side of things too. They're both supposedly conservatives, and they're both like acting like this towards each other, just trying to tear each other apart over difference in politics is crazy. Like, difference in opinion over the fucking war in Iran. It's like, really? Come on. All right. I'm gonna listen to Mark Levin. Let's listen to Mark Levin, because I have a clip from Mark Levin, because this went viral the other day, because he was talking about the Iran war. And this actually got so bad that Trump like actually responded to it, which is hilarious. Dad had Big Daddy Trump had to get in there and rip them apart, I guess. I don't fucking know. It's so silly. He made a public post on Truth Social defending Mark Levin, and it's like, what the hell is going on here? What are we doing? All right, let's get this pulled up. I'm gonna watch it. Alrighty, let's watch this. Let's watch Mark Levin here.
Donald Trump is operating in the tradition of our greatest peacetime/wartime presidents. Despite the outrageous media coverage in this country, despite the constant efforts under Operation Sabotage by a Democrat Party that is hell-bent on losing this war, that is hell-bent on undermining the commander-in-chief, that is hell-bent on undermining our armed forces, and yes, is giving aid and comfort, propaganda to the enemy, as are individuals who I call the woke right neo-fascists, who are stirring the anti-Semitism pot, who are stirring the trash Christian pot. They are no different.
What does that mean?
The same voices we heard in the 1930s, and just as disgusting, evil, and reprehensible. All this talk about this war wasn't imminent. Why did we decide now? All this talk about what is the mission. All of this is used to try and obstruct, undermine, dispirit, and divide this nation. At a time when Donald Trump is doing what great presidents do. Shame on you, Democrats, for what you are doing to this country. You will be remembered forever. You will remember as the isolationists of the 1930s. Shame on you, woke right neo-fascists. You will be remembered as the unpatriotic, anti-American Jew haters that you are. I ask you, what do you think Jefferson and Madison would do in these circumstances today? What do you think Franklin Roosevelt would do in these circumstances today? Or Abraham Lincoln or George Washington or even Ronald Reagan when they didn't have nuclear weapons in Iran? What do you think they would do? They would take action.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, yeah. I kind of agree with what he's saying. Honestly, I do kind of agree with what he's saying. There are definitely people like that on the aisle, right? There are definitely some people out there who are pretty much just like hardcore anti-Semitic. I'm like anti, I don't know what I am. I don't like Israel. I don't like Iran, so I don't really like any of them. So there you go. Does that make me a neo-fascist because I don't like that's the thing. Like I think there's a bit more nuance to it than just hating the Jews or hating Muslims, you know. It's a bit more nuanced than that. A lot of people just in general in the politics space, they don't really understand nuance that well. They're like, "Oh my God, you love the Iran war. You're a what is it that they call you? Oh my God, I forgot the word. A Zionist. You're a Zionist. You love the Jews." Or, "Oh, yeah, you want to blow up Israel. You want Iran to win against Israel. Oh my God, you love Muslims." It's like, no, no. I don't really like either one of them. So what does that make me if I don't like either one of them? I don't hate all Jews, right? Like, I'm not... Some people do legitimately, they just hate every Jew and they just want to exterminate the Jews. And it's like, I'm not that bad. I don't know. I just don't like Israel. I don't like the Mossad. But... yeah, it's one of those things. It's not all black and white like that. But I do definitely think there are some people out there with agendas, and I think they are paid agendas. Some of these people are definitely being paid to push certain narratives out there, and that is concerning. But yeah, I don't know. Most of that, I'm gonna be honest, like most of the stuff he said I don't disagree with. I'm gonna be honest, like Mark Levin was kind of spitting right there. I mean, he's right. Like there's definitely a subset of people out there that are just like off their fucking rocker about it. They talk all the time about how we need to have like another Holocaust and stuff like that. But at the same time, I mean, there's also people like that, like towards Iranians too, right? Like they say that we need to get rid of all the Middle East. So you make an argument for both, and I don't necessarily think both are right. I think all these people have a right to live in their own country. You know, they have that right. What they don't have a right to do is to take over our country. I think we should probably not do that. We should stop them from attacking our country. And unfortunately, Israel is already embedded into our country, so. And so is Iran too, from the looks of it, like a Middle East. I don't like this takeover. I don't like how they're trying to make us assimilate to their cultures. That's what I don't like. But I mean, to say that there's no American interest in it is ridiculous. It's not just about Israel versus Iran. Again, as I said earlier. But that doesn't suddenly mean that I'm pro-Israel. No. So I kind of agree with what Mark Levin's saying, but I do feel like it's just kind of a weird generality. We keep doing that. We keep, as a society, we keep overgeneralizing things. Or we just take extremes and we try to make it the new norm. And that's kind of the problem. The same thing that happens with like abortion, right? People say, oh, well, all the rapes and stuff. That's why we need to keep it legalized federally and stuff like that. And it's like, well, no. You need to look at the statistics on that, because you'd find that the statistics prove you wrong pretty badly. And it's like, we need to quit making the extremes the norms. We need to stop jumping to extremes when it comes to debating people. Like, we always say that people are paid for and stuff, and they could be, but not everybody is paid for. And everybody just says that. Everybody says that you're a Zionist if you're against Iran, and people say that, like, that you're an Islamist if you like the Middle East, and it's like, or if you don't, you want the Middle East to lose, or you want Iran to lose, or whatever it is. It's just so stupid. It's a horrible way to look at things. It really is. It's a very basic way of looking at things, and the world's not that simple when it comes to these issues. If these issues were that simple, then these issues would not keep popping up again and again and again. But they do every time. Every time. Yeah, so I did think it was kind of funny that he was comparing some of these people to like Nazis and shit. That was pretty funny. I think a lot of people are just sick of Israel. I think the hatred of Jews comes primarily just from Israel in their secretive, well, not so secretive takeover of the US, which is a real thing. They lobby. AIPAC pays for a lot of politicians. Politicians can't, I'm gonna be honest with you guys though, politicians can't really run unless they're paid for, because their circuits are very expensive. Like the campaign circuits are very expensive to a point where they're going to be paid for by somebody. All of your politicians are bought and paid for by somebody, whether it's a rich person or Israel or whoever it is. They're all paid for. because that's just the nature of the game. Everybody is bought and paid for in office. Not even just like the president or the vice president or anybody like that. Like somebody is paying for it because it is a very expensive gig. That's how it works. Is that how it should work? Obviously not. But that's how politicians get to where they are. They have to be bought and paid for. You can argue about the morality of it all you want, but that's just the reality. Alrighty. Let's watch this. This is a bit old, and there might have been some movement before, but we're gonna watch Chuck Schumer talk about the Save America Act and see what he thinks about it. If it's anything like the last time he spoke, I'm sure it's wonderful and grand and just full of wisdom. You know. All right. Let's pull this up. Let's watch this.
Bill. And if Republicans try to burn time on this legislation here on the floor, we will oppose them for as long as it takes. Donald Trump and Senate Republicans know their numbers are sinking badly. They know the American people are souring on their agenda. They know with each passing day their prospects for November get worse. So what do? Do they change course? Do they try to work with Democrats to lower grocery costs? Stop the Iran war? Help lower bill?
Yeah, no. I think conservatives are tired of trying to work with Democrats because you guys are just like in a whole other ballpark from them when it comes to passing laws and coming up with laws. Like you guys are just completely disconnected from the realm of reality on a lot of this stuff. And then you keep throwing in stuff like, oh yeah, the grocery costs and stuff. Like what does that have to do with the Save America Act? Seriously, what does that have to do with the Save America Act? It has nothing to do with it. The Save America Act is solely focused on two things. It's focused on trans people, like whether it's them being in the bathroom or them going to women's bathrooms and then participating in women's sports. And then it's voting stuff, like illegals being able to vote, like trying to shut that down as best as possible through means of having to show more identification or maybe even having ICE at the polling booth. That's all it does. So why bring that problem up now? Like that's all they do is they just throw out these same talking points. And it's like, this has nothing to do with the bill being passed. It's so stupid to me. They have this whole agenda that they're trying to push. Individual of what's actually trying to be passed. And it's like, can you just focus on the law that's being passed now? Whether you like that or not? It's so silly. Chuck Schumer is oh man, he's definitely for the party and definitely not for the people, I'll say that. Like, if you want to worry about that stuff, like, that's A-okay, but, like, can you focus on the other things at hand first? Like, I don't know. Maybe the illegal voting problem that's going on. That people like to pretend like it's not going on. These people always love to pretend like this stuff's not real, but it's like, the numbers show. And some of these illegals have been proven to be voting in the past. I mean, it's widely available. It's widely available information, but everybody likes to pretend like it's not real for some reason. It's silliness. They're just trying to come up for ways to argue against the bill because they realize they can't really argue against it by talking directly in opposition to the bill without looking like they're trying to fraud the election, right? Because what are they going to do? Just say, oh yeah, guys, we don't want actual identification for voting. Like, okay, well, now you just look like you want illegals to vote for you. It's silly. It is. It's really silly. I do think we... And then, like, the mail-in ballots, too. Going after the mail-in ballots. It's never worked. Like, honestly, my opinion on the mail-in ballots is it's always caused problems everywhere that's done it. It has always caused problems of some sort. There's either, like, duplicate ballots that get found, or they don't check. They just don't do a very good ID check on the ballots. It's just a whole big mess, right? Like, would it... Honestly, though, like, would it really kill people? Especially if they pass laws to make like a voting day where people can go and actually vote. Would it really kill people to just go out and vote? I mean, really? If you feel strongly enough about politics to the point where you have an opinion on who you're going to vote for, would it really kill everybody to just go out and vote? Unless for certain circumstances, right? Like disability or something. But like otherwise, like, is there really a reason why you can't just go out and vote? There's polling places everywhere. Seriously, like, you can find them all over the place. Just go vote. It's not that hard. Just take a little bit of time out of your day. If you feel that strongly about it, then I feel like you should. Just go out and vote in person. It's just not that big of a deal. It does not take that long. And honestly, I feel like voting is our duty as American citizens, because, I mean, you think about it. When you think about it, people die so you can vote. I mean, people go to war. People try, not even just war, I mean, people are just always on duty trying to protect our country. I think you at least owe it to the military. Like, I think you owe it to the people that, like, volunteered to be in the military to do it. Because that's why they do it. I mean, a lot of people do it because they legitimately care about the country. And I feel like that means something. At least to me it does. That's how I always look at voting. It's just like... I mean, I feel like we at least owe it to those people. We can't, like, physically give them something worth anything. Really, but, I mean, we can at least vote. And participate in the process that they fight to defend. But I don't know. That's just me. That's how I've always looked at it. Voting to me has always been an important process to our country. I'm not one of those people that's just like, oh, don't like either one of them, let me not vote. But I also have only had opportunity to vote in 2 elections, so... And it's been a pretty easy pick for me. I don't have a hard time picking who I want to vote for, personally. Not really. It's a pretty easy pick. It's been I'm not gonna lie, the last 2 elections have been a pretty easy Trump pick for me. But I'll be curious, like, because next election will be the next election with no Donald Trump. So it'll be curious to see, like, who I'm going to vote for. I'm probably not going to vote Democrat, I'll just tell you that. The biggest swing up is honestly going to be the primaries for each party to see who gets to actually run. I'll be curious to see who wins the primaries. I think that's going to be the biggest mix-up for me, but otherwise, I mean, it's going to make me more or less excited for who's president, but otherwise, I couldn't really care less because I'm probably still going to vote Republican anyways. Just solely on the fact that Democrats fucking suck. Like, no matter honestly, like, the Republicans would have to pass such a high bar of incompetence for me to think that they are somehow worse than Democrats. Sorry, but that's the truth. Because even if you want to use the argument that they're Israel controlled, they're controlled by AIPAC or whatever, hey, guess what? They all are. They all are. They all are. But I like Republican policies more, and I'm morally aligned with conservative values than I am Democrat values, so I'm going to vote for them. Like, that's just how it is. They're trying to lean more on stuff that I care about, more so than what the left cares about. And the left's not even really that much better on any policies that they do care about that I care about anyways. You know what I mean? Like, the policies they run on, and half the time they're full of shit anyways. So, and that goes for the left and the right. I mean, they're full of shit on certain topics. That's just how it is. That's just how politicians are. But I mean, like, honestly, I'm not mad at Trump's presidency at all, because it's like, Kamala would have been 10 times worse. And honestly, like, the only thing I'm like kind of iffy, the thing I'm most iffy about with Trump is just the Epstein stuff, right? Because I think a lot of stuff he's done's been pretty damn good. So. But I'll be curious to see who's running in 2028. It'll be real fascinating to see who we got running. I'm thinking the ticket's gonna be JD Vance v Gavin Newsom, but I'm definitely voting for JD Vance over Gavin Newsom. That's easy. That's an easy pick. But all right. I don't want to talk about that. I'm gonna watch a Jake Monroe clip real quick, and then we're gonna start watching some videos. We'll probably watch the Nick Shirley video first, just because that's the big topic for today, right? That's gonna eat up a lot of show time, because we're gonna watch the entire show. That's what's we will be watching the whole thing. I was just gonna watch a clip of it, but I'm just like, why not just watch the whole thing? I like Nick Shirley. He makes very good content. So, and he also, like, I love it because, like, they always try to push back on him, and he always ratios the shit out of them on social media every time. Because he's just a kid that just goes around and talks about stuff. You know? I say he's a kid, but I mean, he's literally my age, so I probably shouldn't call him a kid. I'm pretty sure he's, like, around my age. I forget how old Nick Shirley is, but I mean, we're both kids, pretty much, in this space. And it's like, he's just going around, he just talks to people, and they either make themselves look like fools, or they keep a pretty level-headed discussion with them, agree or disagree with them, and that's it. And that's cool. Those are the best people in this space, are the people that go out and talk to people, and that's all they do. There's no, like, agendas to it, really. They just go out and talk about stuff, ask them questions, and just have a normal discussion like normal people. We need more of that in our society, I think. Those are the best, like, political content creators. And it's like, these people willfully expose themselves. So, it's really funny. We're going to watch that after we watch this clip. So. Let's see. Let's pull this up. I want to listen to this. I haven't watched this. I just thought it'd be an interesting discussion talking about. Oh, what? Okay, X. X does not want to work for me today, man. I'm telling you what. Nothing wants to load today. I don't know what the problem is. Okay, let's get this pulled. We got this right here. Let's listen to what he's got to say. Talking about religion.
Whenever the left and wokeism and DEI, whenever that shit is completely crushed and destroyed and expelled, and asylums are back, and all these leftists are put into asylums or through rigorous fucking therapy or electrotherapy or something. If someone comes along and they're like, I'm gay, also more Muslims, please. There's like, okay, so you're fucking retarded, so mental asylum for you, so you can figure out why those two things don't fucking coexist and can't possibly coexist. Once we get to that society, once we get to a conservative majority society again, and leftism is just seen as a mental illness, it'll be in the history books. It's like, way back in 2020, people thought men could be women. And I don't mean like pretend to be, I mean legit, actually are biologically as woman as any other. And they're going to be reading this in 2136 and just be like, whoa, fuck, people are retarded. But then, you know, society's going to...
I doubt they'll say that ever again, but, you know, it'd be nice. You know, it'd be nice if this stuff was more morally accepted or socially accepted in our society, but, you know, we'll just pretend like it's the exact opposite of normality because it's cool. It's like, no, it's not. He's absolutely right, though. I mean, I don't understand what... That's what my most concerning thing is and why I'm honestly, like, kind of, like... I'm not against Muslims. Like, if you want to go practice that in the Middle East, like, that's cool. But most of these people are fake about it in the US, man. They don't actually care about Muslims, or they don't care about the culture. It's just, they just talk about it because it's the cool thing to say. Like, it's just a Democrat talking point. It's just cool to say that you're, like, you're down with Muslims. It's like, but you're not, though. But you're not, though. You don't actually care about their culture. You're just fake. There's a lot of people, especially a lot of Democrats, they don't care about any religion. And it's just like, why even talk about it then? You don't actually care about it. Because you say you don't believe in anything. A lot of these people are atheists. So it's like, why? How? How can you sit here and act like you care about Muslims and their culture when you don't even, when you're an atheist and you think that it's all bullshit anyways? Like, that's so contradictory.
Revert back to normality. And I know it's going to revert back to normal because the only other option we have as a society is to fucking blow up. And look, it's not going to be atheism that fucking unites this new society of, like, hyper-conservative people. It's going to be Christianity. And I'm fine with that. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't need to be like, well, as long as the new society is secular. It's like, well, obviously secularism didn't fucking work. Did it?
It never works.
I've come to terms with the fact that this new conservative society that it saves humanity and puts these barking, gender-confused psychopaths into asylums where they can be rehabilitated. I fully understand this new society is going to be a Christian one.
He's right. Honestly, I think that's all that really can save us is religion. Because I'm going to be honest, before all of this bullshit started happening in our society, we were a mostly Christian-based society. But that's a huge issue. Like, everybody says, oh, the Jews, oh, you must be Jewish or whatever. You protect the Jews or you protect the Muslims. It's like, no. We should be protecting Christianity. Because we are one of the hallmarks of Christianity in this country. Our country was founded on Christian values. And a lot of people have just kind of forgotten that. And I can say this. I am Gen Z. All right. I am Gen Z. Obviously, I'm a Gen Z, right? Obviously, I'm do I look old to you? Do I look like a millennial? I don't know. Maybe I look like a millennial. Maybe you guys think I'm a millennial. No, I'm not. I'm in my 20s. So, as somebody who is Gen Z, who is like early Gen Z, I can tell you most of my, and I know a lot of millennials are like this too, a lot of them just do not believe in any sort of religion. And religion has, people, you can say whatever you want to about like religious cults or whatever. You can just lump everybody together and say, oh, everybody's in a religious cult. But it legitimately helps people in our society. It does. Religion helps people in society. And Christianity has helped a lot of people. And I think it's a good guidance point for a lot of people in their life to kind of fix their lives and look to seek a higher power in life, to get grace in their life and levity, to actually, you know, live out their lives and try and be better people. And, you know, I notice when we don't have as much religion, shit seems to just fall apart. Just saying. So I think he's absolutely right. He usually is right. He usually is right. But, I mean, I 100% think Jake Monroe is absolutely right on this. Like, we need some sort of guidance. As human beings, we all need some sort of guidance in our lives. And unfortunately, people are a shitty place to look for guidance most of the time. Because people are flawed. All of us are. I'm flawed, you're flawed, everybody's flawed. It's just how we are. And a lot of people look up to, these idols, these social idols. And they either let you down or they are massively imperfect and they tell you things that are not great. And you base your life upon those idols and then it causes all these problems. When instead you should be looking for your own guidance within yourself and within a higher power. I think that's what religion gives to people, including myself, right? Because I am a Christian, obviously. And I don't, it's one of those things. That's why it's so great. And people are trying to tear it down. Because a lot of people just don't understand what it's about, or they try to look into these other meanings that aren't there with it. They try to call it a cult or whatever. And sometimes people take it way too far, right? They take the meaning out of it, the real meaning that's there. They take the guidance out of it, and then they try and culticize it and flip it around to fit a different narrative so they can make a cult out of it. But what pisses me off is that the news or just these other people, they try to lump everybody that believes in religion into this cult circle. And everybody does not work that way. It's just disingenuous to think that way. But I think the world would legitimately be a better place with religion at the forefront. I really do. And people can get upset about that all they want to, but it's the truth. The spiritualistic value that it brings to people, it really does help them. It keeps them in check. It keeps them in line. It does. And those values really did help our society, and it's very apparent when you look at what's going on now in society. But, you know, that's why they don't like it. Is because then they have less control over people if you have less moral values and less moral integrity built within you to follow through. They can lie to you a lot easier and manipulate you. Because then, instead of having something like God to look up to, right? Now you're just listening to everything they say and you'll do whatever they want you to do, even if it goes against your moral code. And that's kind of why like especially Democrats do not like religion that much, and they're very anti-religion in a lot of the stuff that they push. It's offensive to people like me, honestly, because it's just like, I know what they're trying to do. It's all part of their scheme. But yeah. Alrighty, so we're gonna watch the Nick Shirley video. I will probably have to use the bathroom before we do that, though. Might have to go take a quick little bathroom break, But after we do that, or after I go use the bathroom, then we'll watch the Nick Shirley video. It's about 38 minutes long, I think. But I'm gonna be talking over it now and pausing it and all that fun stuff. So it's gonna take quite a bit longer than that. It's gonna be fun to watch that. I've got a few videos planned out for today, so probably go take a bathroom break. What? No, dude, what? I'm gonna have to go look for a different video. This is crazy, guys. Look at this shit. They took down Nick Shirley's video, dude. What? That's crazy, dude. They took down his video. I'm wondering if I guess it had some sort of copyright, maybe some music or something in it. That's crazy. Okay, let me see. Let's look through his videos here. Are we not watching this today? Well, shit, guys, we might not be watching this today. I might have to go hunting this down. Let me go hunt this down real quick. Maybe it's on X somewhere. Maybe somebody's got a video. Maybe somebody's got his video. I had no idea it got taken down. That sucks. We might be watching just a couple of clips from it then. Damn it. I wanted to watch it today. I wanted to watch it in full. Hopefully it's hopefully I can find it somewhere. Yeah, we gotta find his video. If we can't find his video, then I guess we're just gonna have to find just somebody else talking about his video, I guess. Damn it. That's crazy, dude. I can't believe they took down his video like that. I want to find it. Yeah, I know, right? Like I've literally looked at it this morning. I grabbed the link for it this morning before I streamed. Now it's taken down. What the hell, dude? I hate that. I wanted to watch it. That was like that was literally the big setup of today's content, was just, oh yeah, we're gonna watch Nick Shirley talk about, or we're gonna watch Nick Shirley like go through all this stuff. If anybody has like a link to that, like, can somebody like DM it to me on X or something if you find a link to it somewhere else? Because we have to watch this today. I mean, this is literally what I based the whole. I named the show after this. Yeah, just DM it to me on X. Or if you're if you join the Discord or something, you can send it to me on Discord. But X would be probably the easiest way to get it. While you guys are doing that, I am going to well, I'm gonna look on my phone while I'm gone probably, but I'm gonna take a short I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. So I will be back in just a moment. Now I'm back. For real this time. I definitely did not just boomer that. Alright, so I think I've got a link to the video. Let me grab it real quick off of my phone. Apparently, Nick Shirley has it posted on X, I guess. That would appear to be what it is. So let me get it pulled up and then we'll watch it. That's crazy, dude. I can't believe that. It has to be because of copyrighted music or something. Like, there's just no way that they didn't like something in the video, right? There's just no way. There's just no way. It has to be copyrighted music. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's got to be copyrighted music. It's, what did it say? It said like RE Media or something took it down, so it's probably just some music. You know what I gotta say to that? If YouTube takes down, I'm probably gonna do a video on this on my YouTube. If YouTube wants to take it down, Kick doesn't give two shits about it, right? Like, they don't care. But YouTube, if YouTube's gonna come over here and mess with my stuff, then I'll just cut it out of the video or whatever, or I'll just mute it. It's not a big deal. I haven't seen this, so I have no idea. Let me see. Alright. Good thing he posts stuff on X too. Huh, good thing. Alright, I found it. Let me pull it up. No, so he posted it on YouTube and it got taken down. It got taken down on YouTube, but it's still up on X, thankfully. Good thing he has that backup. There, because if he did not have that, then, man. YouTube is really strict about music and stuff, so that doesn't really surprise me. Especially, like, depending on, like, the production company or whatever. They like to strike people for music. Even if it just plays it for, like, a couple of seconds, they can just take it down instantly. It's really silly. Alright. Let me get this pulled up. Alright. Yep, so this should be the full video. Alright. The fraud must stop. I agree. Alright, let's watch this thing. Yeah, it probably is some random copyright thing. For sure. I'll have to be careful with it when I make my video, but I'll try and get around it as best as I can. Alright, let's start this thing.
This is the sound of hospice money. Could you just answer the question, what's the need for a 1,000% increase in hospice care here in
1,000?
Do you have the paperwork to enroll a little boy by the name of Joey?
You don't know what's going on.
Well, it says there's 14 children enrolled here on the state of California. That there is $6,000 per beneficiary. Can you give us any explanation? Where can we open a hospice at? Get the Maybach just like you.
California may have the largest amount of fraud in the country as
Oh yeah, dude, that's our next president right there, guys. That's him. That's 48 right there, guys. That's 48. There he is.
California is the state with the highest taxes and collects more money than any other state in America. It is filled with fraud. California's version of Medicaid, called Medi-Cal, has more than doubled since 2022 from $108 billion to a proposed $222 billion in 2026. Their population, however, has not grown exponentially. However, their spending has. There has been 1,000% increase in hospice care in Los Angeles.
That's a lot of money.
In fact, 1 out of every $10 of home health care in America is spent in Los Angeles. On top of that, their government-funded daycare programs are filled with violations, While they continue to give money to these fraudsters, it is estimated that the fraud in California could be in the hundreds of billions of dollars. In this video, we'll be going face to face with these fraudsters, confronting them as they defraud the American taxpayer out of millions and billions of dollars as they live their lives in luxury, driving around luxurious cars that cost more than $100,000 that you actually paid for. Let's start first by going to these data.
That's the thing that a lot of people don't realize of this stuff is this is like, it's not just, they're not just wasting the government, like the government's money is our money, right? Like they're taxing all these people and it's all just being spoon fed into all of this other bullshit that it doesn't need to go into. It's insane, man. It drives me crazy. But I mean, we all know, right? Like California is the state of stealing people's money. I mean, the amount of tax theft that they do in California it's just mind-blowing.
Daycares filled with violations that still continue to receive money from the government.
So this is the location of the daycare. It's in the middle of this shopping plaza. A lot of the buildings are closed down or boarded up and have been graffitied. And then you also have just a big dumpster right here with all this garbage, and then the daycare is right there. We're gonna go in right now.
We actually have a homeless person there too. Did you see that?
There's actually somebody sleeping here right now. Hello? You all right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
and so there is a homeless man
that is a bed of kings,
sleeping right
guys.
next to the daycare. He's sleeping right here, and the daycare is right there. This does not look like a place where you'd want to bring your child, and it does not look suitable and set the code to be a place where children are enrolled. So
that's a daycare? That doesn't look like a daycare. That looks like a tobacco shop. Yeah, dude. I don't know, like the homeless people sleeping by the daycare. I mean, there's homeless people everywhere in California, man. Like I'm not even shook by that. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even shook by that. It's just the fact that the daycare looks like if I was driving by around here, like in South Carolina, like this looks like, I would see like this is like a ABC store or something, you know, like it's just like an alcohol store, like a smoke shop or something. This does not look like I would not think that this is a daycare just by looking at it. That's the thing with a lot of these places, they're just like in these weird locations to me, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me where I live at.
They do have some children here. How many do they usually say they have, or what's the story with the children?
The last few visits from the state have said that they have 39 enrolled.
Okay.
And right now we're seeing about 5 children.
Yes.
They are enrolling right now. It says Medina Learning Center is now enrolling, so let's see if little Joey can leer a little bit here at Medina. Do you have the paperwork to enroll a little boy by the name of Joey? Yes, we'd like to enroll little Joey in the daycare.
What is that face?
They have as their backup facility the UMI Learning Center, and the UMI Learning Center was convicted in federal court in 2024 of having 150
What?
So I want to find out what the affiliation is and why this facility is listed as the backup.
Yeah, can I get the paperwork to enroll a child?
Yes, I can.
Great.
What do you think about daycares being used for fraudulent businesses to receive money from the government to say they're enrolling 39 children, 89 children, and for millions of dollars be going towards these facilities? What do you think about that as you do work in a daycare?
No, it does happen. I've seen it like elsewhere. I've seen it listening to the news. So it does happen. Time to time.
I don't think it's just time to time. I think it's quite a lot.
The card that they gave us, this is the licensee, the person who owns it.
And that's so far been the only thing they've been able to give us as to how to enroll a child. And then in the back corner of this parking lot appears to be the playground. Here's a bunch of garbage, and then right here appears to be the playground. Some strange things are happening outside this daycare.
Yeah, this is weird, man. Like, this is such a bizarre, I just can't get over like the layout, the general layout of this place is so weird. So it's just like, this is normally where a business would have a dumpster located, right? Like just a normal like business would probably have a dumpster located, and then they're just like, nah, we're just gonna move a little bit of the trash over to the side, and then we're gonna have this makeshift playground in the back here. And then all they do is just give them a card? I mean, that's weird. Like, they can't offer up any paperwork at all to show that they're a legitimate daycare? I don't know, man. This is kind of weird.
Whether or not it's fraudulent, there is a lot of suspicious activity taking place. This right here is Hayden Sarah Family Childcare. This is a daycare right here. Apparently they have 14 children enrolled. Tell us a little bit more about this daycare right here. We're in the middle of the hills here in San Diego.
So according to state records, when inspectors arrived here, there were 14 kids enrolled, but 0 present. And
what?
Then
Hold up. So they got no kids that are actually showing up here, but then they say if they still have them enrolled anyways. 14 kids? You're telling me not a single one is there? Okay. All right. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. You can't make this shit up, dude.
this place was also cited for having missing children's records and also not having a facility roster.
It's kind of weird that there's this daycare in the middle of a neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah, like, what is it?
Hello?
I was naked, okay?
No, you weren't.
I can sue you. I was like...
I was naked? What?
Either way, can we enroll a child into the daycare?
You don't know what's going on.
Well, it says there's 14 children enrolled here on the state of California. It says there's 14 children enrolled here.
You don't care.
I do care. Then where are the children?
You don't care.
Where are the children at?
It's not enough, Minnesota. You here?
Where are the children at? Where are the children at, man?
I'm naked. What the? Guys, chat. What are we thinking here? Is this a daycare? Yay or nay? I don't know, guys. She's naked. What the fuck? What is this? People can't seriously sit here and pretend like this stuff that he talks about in his videos are fake, man. Like, what is this? This is obviously not a daycare, dude. Like, what the hell? I just can't. She just keeps saying, she has to re-emphasize over and over again, I'm naked. It's like, nobody cares. Where's the kids at, man? This is supposed to be a daycare. Why are you naked? Why are you supposedly naked? What?
She's making a video right now. She's gonna send it out all to all the other daycares. But at the end of the day, enrolled for 14 children, no children here, and this is from the state of California. We're not targeting Somalian population, we're just going after daycares, and it just so happens to be that all the daycares, they are Somalian.
Yeah, it does sound pretty bad when you say where are the children at. That's some Epstein type stuff right there. Could use a better choice of words, but you know.
So far. Where are the children at, ma'am? 14 children.
Oh my goodness.
Would you like to make a statement as to where the children are?
You don't care where is my children are.
Ma'am, we would not be here if we weren't asking you.
You don't care. You don't care.
What do you mean we don't care? This is why we're here.
Care. And don't record me. You don't care.
This is why we're here to ask about these daycares.
Ask me who you are. Who you are.
My name's Nick Shirley. You already know that.
Shirley, I know, but you a trouble man.
How are we making trouble? You're causing trouble.
She knows who he is.
We just want to know where the children are.
No, I'm calling 911.
How much you want to bet she knows who he is?
For what?
You come my house.
We haven't done anything.
I don't know.
The problem with these daycares is that they receive money through a program called CalWorks, but as you see, there are no children actually there. These fraudsters are simply enrolling children on paper to receive government subsidies. Even after the state visits these daycares and confirms there are no children actually there, the government and the state continue to give these daycares money. Now let's go to another daycare.
Once again, we have another daycare, but this daycare is right here inside of this home. And let's see if there's any children here. They do say they have 7 enrolled. The state has said that there is 0 when they arrive. Is this Habubu Family Childcare? Yeah, we were wondering if we could enroll a child into the daycare here.
We know you. You need to get up from here because there is trespassing. You see the sign we have trespassing?
And can I speak with somebody on the sidewalk?
Oh man.
We just like to speak with somebody.
Yeah. It's so weird. Like it's just random houses. too. Like, it's just the most random houses. I just don't. And also, I'm just saying, guys, I'm just saying, I'm not racist, but it's real convenient that it's just always Somalis. I'm just saying, there's it's real convenient that all of these daycares are all ran by Somalis. It's just real weird. Just a shocking coincidence that they're all Somalis in these random houses, just in the middle of nowhere. You don't hear any kids in the background or anything, you know, and they're just yelling at him to go away. He's a bad man or whatever. They all, you know, these people were probably watching his videos about the Minnesota fraud and they're like, oh shit. Or they got told by the government to watch out for Nick Shirley. I wouldn't even be surprised if that happened. Something stupid like that happened. I mean, this is just insane.
Yes, sir.
Hide the sign, please.
Yes, we're right here. Can we talk to you really quick, sir?
Talk to you. Fuck you.
Can I come talk to you, please? All right, so right now, the current situation is we have some people yelling through the Ring doorbell cam. A man came out, started yelling, and then we also have this car recording us as well. But we just want to ask for some clarification for the American people.
4 different visits. The state inspectors have shown up. There's kids enrolled anywhere from 7 kids and up. And every single time the state has showed up, 0.
0 children.
That's the state
of course.
We're just asking for some clarification. They won't even answer any of our questions.
So essentially, a house just like this is receiving money from government subsidies without actually running a daycare. Meanwhile, they get money from the government as they run their fake daycares. Now let's go to another one that's even more concerning, as kids are left all alone.
Now we're at the Jama Shukri Family Childcare. This place is not in a shopping plaza. It's not anywhere near any place that looks like a place where a daycare would be. In fact, it's actually in one of these apartments right here. So they're able to have daycares inside apartment
That's
buildings.
crazy.
Yes. So I've come across many of these. Some of these are on the third story of an apartment complex. It's only 1 bedroom, and yet the capacity is for 8 kids.
We just arrived at the daycare. We have 2 kids out here. I don't know if they're members of the daycare. There's no oversight right here. Can we talk to your teacher? Is your teacher there? So this is the first child we've ever encountered at one of these daycares. There's 2 kids out here right now, and we're gonna see if we can talk to the
licensee. It is, according to this paperwork, Shukri Jama.
Can we talk to the adult?
He is not here.
Not here?
Yeah.
So you guys all by yourself?
Yeah. Lock the door.
No one's here?
That's crazy, dude.
No one is not here.
Okay, so you guys are all by yourself?
Okay. I can see by myself.
Yeah, okay, that's concerning. No one's watching.
Dude, that is so fucked. Like, if they are having kids like there and they're not taking care of them, that is like child abuse, man. Like, honestly, like, no adult being present to watch over the kids at all while they're just sitting there in the middle of just some random apartment in California, like outside that, and the door might even be locked on them or something. Like, that is so cruel. So cruel.
Those children, and they're all by themselves.
My heart is breaking.
Awful.
Right now. I can't.
Yeah, that's
unbelievable.
Yeah, and what makes you so emotional as a mother, seeing that those kids are just out by themselves?
Seeing the kids all by themselves. It's supposed to be a licensed daycare, and there's no adult anywhere. What is going on?
And the crazy thing is, California allocates $6 billion to childcare and daycare facilities just like these, and there are over 39,000 facilities in the state. The California Department of Social Services even found an error rate of over 1.6% in their own audits. And to be very conservative, it is safe to say there's upwards of $100 million in fraud lost each and every single year. And now let's head over to where there's so much fraud, you're gonna lose your mind. Let's head over to Van Nuys.
It gets worse.
Healthcare and hospice fraud literally everywhere.
With the fraud here, California ranks the highest for Medicare, Medicaid, Medi-Cal, whatever you want to call it. They spend the most amount of money per state And here in LA, 1 out of every $10 that goes towards home health care in the United States goes to a business here in LA. Right now we're in Van Nuys. This location has tons of hospice centers, home health care centers, and right now we are going to Gardens of Angels Hospice. They billed $4.8 million per beneficiary. They charged $5,807 with 28.6 claims per patient and only 2 codes, which means 2 services were provided. And inside of this same location, there's also Blossom Hospice, and they received $3.4 million with $6,000 per beneficiary.
This is crazy, dude.
$927
This
per
is so
claim,
much
and only
money.
1 code, which means they only provided 1 service. And it looks like there's about 15 more hospice centers inside this one plaza we're going to right now. We have all the information with us. In some of these places, it doesn't even look like they've been registered with the CMS, which is the
Of course not.
Centers for Medicare and Medicaid.
I mean, who needs to get
7
registered,
of the 4
right, guys?
entities have 0 SMS data, possibly shell registrations, shell companies. And it's rumored that these are Armenian Russian gangs, Armenian Russian mafia. So we're gonna be going in there and we're just gonna ask them, what's the need for all this hospice? Is there that many people dying here in LA where they need to be spending millions and millions of dollars on this hospice care? All right, right now we're looking for Garden of Angels Hospice. All these buildings are all hospice centers. Let's see if we can find Garden of Angels. This is the Angels of Haven Hospice Care. We have Angels of Valley Hospice. Hello, how are you? Good. We were looking for Guardian of Angels Hospice, but this one will probably do Angels of Valley Hospice. We were wondering if we could get some information to check our grandma into hospice.
Your grandma?
Yeah.
Which hospice is she enrolled in?
We would love to maybe see if it's possible to get her in here to Angels of Valley.
We have to get a hospital referral.
Hospital referral. Okay, how many people do you guys have with you guys?
It's irrelevant.
Irrelevant? Oh, okay.
Where are you guys from?
Where am I from?
Convenient.
Oh, I'm from here. We're just looking for a spot for our grandma.
Yeah, no, we're doing
We only do referrals from hospital.
Okay.
We don't just walk in and take pictures.
Yeah, because we're seeing like, we got Garden of Angels, Blossom Hospice here.
I don't know if they are, but this is Angels of Valley.
Okay, well, we'll keep looking for Guardian of Angels.
These
then.
people are shady as shit.
So they say they only take it from hospitals, which could be a valid response. Let's go see if we
I
can
don't
find
know.
Guardian of Angels. This
That
place is
seemed
just
a little-
filled
that
with
seemed a
hospice
little
centers
bit
and
sus
home
to me
health
how
care
they
centers.
were
You have one
acting.
Right here, 7-star home health care, and then up here you have Miracle Healing Hospice. So this hospice location, Miracle Healing Hospice, in 2023, they charged $1.3 million, and per beneficiary,
What?
it was $32,000 for 38 beneficiaries. Per beneficiary, that comes out to $32,935.
What do you mean, dude?
Let's see
That's
if
so much
Grandma
money.
can check herself into this one. I'm just trying to be a good grandson. When we're knocking the door,
course.
no one's coming. We look inside the window. Empty building.
What, dude? There's not even furniture in there. What? It's just a completely empty building? No way, dude. Oh my god. This can't be real. This can't be real. There's no way.
In 2023, this place received $1.3 million.
Not a single piece of furniture.
What the hell, dude?
Nothing.
Insane. This is insane.
Okay, well, since we can't go to Miracle, let's see if we can get SX Home Health. It says they're open Monday through Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.
It's getting really hard to find grandma the healthcare she needs these days.
It really is, isn't it? We got SX Home Healthcare. They're not open, so it's all right because we can go to Alpha Omega Ventana Hospice Inc.
What?
Not only are these shell companies, these are shell buildings. It's like somebody took a motel building and turned it into 100.
It really is. I was thinking the same thing. I was looking at this. I'm like, these are hospice buildings. Like these look like hotels you would see, or like, yeah, they look like hotels you'd see out of like a movie or something. Like this is what a hospice. Is this normally what hospice care buildings look like? I don't think so. It really does just look like a hotel suite, just full of just random hospice businesses, I guess. I don't know. This just seems like an obvious scam. Just looking at where they're located, like, what is this?
Fraudulent organizations. I don't.
We had a nice Mercedes down there. 3 nice Mercedes down there.
This
3
place
Teslas.
Might even double as like a illegitimate car lot. Like, are they selling a car right now?
Grandma's not going to Alpha and Omega, so maybe she can go to Serene Touch Home Healthcare.
Oh.
Says they're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's 1 p.m. right now. Let's see if they're hiring. Perfect. This one's open.
Oh wow, none of them are open, guys. Crazy.
Hello.
And once again, it was completely empty and nobody was there. We went to the next door because it was another
Crazy.
hospice.
Here we have another location. We got St. Michelle, HHCI, Home Healthcare Inc. Hello.
Let's see it. Nobody.
No one's here. Hello, sir.
How can I help you?
Yes.
Oh,
Well, we were originally looking for some hospice for our grandma, and then it turns out that all these locations are hospice and home health care locations, and a lot of these.
Looking for hospice for who?
Grandma.
For Dr. Oz?
Yeah, for Dr. Oz.
Yeah?
Yeah, for our grandma.
Yeah?
It'd be.
For grandma?
It'd be pretty
Take
good.
Dr. Oz to take his grandma and go to another building.
This guy knows who he is. That's why he's saying that.
This is stupid. You can record me.
Why can't I record
Oh
you?
no.
Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah.
We were looking for Guardian of Angels.
This guy knows.
Did you see any Garden of Angels on the doors?
Nope, but they received and billed $4.8 million.
Well, it's their problem.
But we do have yours actually.
Mine?
Yeah, yours is a KMD.
This
right?
guy is so obviously a scammer.
So we do have yours, and there are a lot of these.
How many millions did I need?
We don't have your official number because it wasn't posted on the CMS website or on their data set.
And you're from where?
My name's Nick Shirley. They actually made like all this information in the data public for everyone to see what was going on in our country because so much corruption's happening.
Yes.
But it doesn't look like we could find any of your information from the CMS data set, but we do have you here. So is that concerning that your information wasn't reported to the CMS?
What information?
To the CMS data set as far as the billing and how much money you guys receive from Medicare and Medicaid?
What is? First, you have to research.
Oh, that's what we have right here.
No. It's a piece of paper.
Oh well, we went through all the data.
Yeah. These guys don't care a lot about having documented evidence because most of these people aren't even documented in our country. So unless they have documents proving that the government brought them out here to do what they're doing. So yeah, I bet these guys don't really care about the research all that much.
If you want to learn, I'll teach you how to get after the crooked people.
Okay, help us.
Oh, crooked people. Oh yeah, I bet he knows a lot about that.
Research, like you said the name, and you have a number, right?
Yes.
Then you come to my office. It's a brand new office, and you don't come to a building like this, like from FBI guys. Oh, we're gonna get the crooks.
Okay, well, can you tell us, for instance, Miracle over there?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the Miracle.
Well, you should because they're.
Why not?
You should because they're making people like you who have a real business apparently getting a bad rap.
Apparently.
You realize that, right? For instance, they received $1.3 million. They're a shell company. There's nothing in there. It's completely empty, and they received $1.3 million. You should care.
What do you mean?
If you're in this industry, I'd be pissed if someone was stealing money, making me look bad if they were in my industry.
Yeah, get him.
Because I'm not bad. You have anything against my agency? Let's go.
Well, we were asking.
Put my hands and.
We were just asking you questions, sir. Like, how come Miracle Healing Hospice right there, they received $32,000 per beneficiary, yet their building's completely empty?
Call the FBI, Department of Justice.
I'm just doing my job as a citizen to show people what's happening here in our country because we're all paying a lot of money in taxes, and it turns out a lot of it's just going towards fraud.
Well, I'm very happy you're going to catch the fraud people. Honestly.
Yeah, me too.
But it doesn't look like bad. It doesn't make me bad because some people are doing bad stuff.
Yeah, so what's the need for a 1,000% increase in hospice here inside of LA, in California?
That is so crazy. 17 million's wild.
Yeah, because you're in the industry, so we figured might as well ask you. You obviously found it was a good business to start. You just started yours, right?
I started my business in 1997.
Okay, great. So how come you're seeing such an increase in hospice care here?
Maybe I don't know if everybody likes the business. What could I say? I do this from 1997.
Good for you. And so, since you've been in the industry for so long, why do you think we're seeing a 1,000% increase in hospice care here inside of LA in California?
I cannot answer that question because
Looks like they're all running out of here. Everyone's heading out.
The car lot's emptying up, guys.
Look at all the people scattering out of here. They're all here just a minute ago.
It's strange, you know. There's, you know, over 80 people connected to one of these dormant motel rooms with no furniture, and they are, you know, getting $30,000 per person. It's millions of dollars. We come and knock on the door. It's an abandoned shell company.
I
shell
don't
building.
say it's right, and I don't care about those people.
Could you just answer the question, what's the need for a 1,000% increase in hospice care here inside of LA, inside of California? You're in the industry, sir. You've known it. You know it better than me.
And all of a sudden, he can't answer it.
You've been in it since 1997. You said.
Yeah, but I don't.
So what's the need for an increase?
I don't.
Maybe
Okay.
there's a lot of old people already. I don't know what to say.
A lot of old people are dying.
You listen to Dr. Oz. Let me tell you like this.
He's a good doctor.
He's a fraud. He sell a lot of medication online. One of them, it's me. I bought.
Well, his
He
information
told
comes
me,
straight from the federal
"Let me
government, so I
finish
trust
it.
his more than yours.
Let me finish it. I bought his pills. I gained weight.
Well, you still look like you're pretty heavy, sir.
You look
because of Dr. Oz.
Oh, you're fat because of Dr. Oz?
You're fat because of Dr. Oz?
Sir, how are you doing? This guy doesn't think there's any fraud going on.
These people can't take accountability for anything, man. It's crazy. Even when they're met with it face to face, like, I guarantee it this guy is doing, he's so in on this, and he's like, oh, I've been here since 1997. Man, I can't wait until the information comes out that he hasn't been doing this since 1997. I just can't believe he's blaming Dr. Oz for it being fat. That's wild, dude. Oh, man. This is rough.
First of all, not this guy. You have to respect me.
What's your name?
Doesn't matter.
All right, well, this guy with no name. What, you don't think there's any fraud?
My name. What's your name?
My name's Nick Shirley.
My name is John Boyagin.
Okay, great.
There is a lot of fraud going on.
All right.
But it's not me. I don't give a who does what.
Yeah, we never said you were committing the fraud,
Well,
sir. We're
you
doing.
see, I'm here. I'm here, right?
So
I'm
thank you.
standing next to you.
Do you know where Guardian of Angels Hospice is? No idea. Oh, Angels of Peace. Cool. Hello.
The door is open.
Well, could we just ask you guys some questions? We might be able to get you some business. Are you the head honcho here or what?
Get out of my...
Dude, this guy's walking in like he's the boss. This is the boss fight's coming, guys. He's walking... Plot twist. This is the real final boss of scamming. This is him right here, guys. Somebody should make a meme out of that shit, dude. The guy just walks up like a boss. What a clown, dude.
Give me my
Wait,
phone.
I thought you don't know who these people were, though.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Give me my phone.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Light of Angel.
Plot twist.
Oh, oh, I'm running. Look at him. What?
Come here.
I'm right here. I'm right here, sir.
Come here.
What's going on?
He's gonna send videos to more of his scammer friends.
For what?
Call 911.
For what? Sir, we're just asking questions, and if you want to answer them, you can answer them.
Call 911.
We're just looking for Guardian of Angels Hospice.
We're trying to check
You're American citizens,
Look,
right?
we're looking for Guardian of Angels.
You're American citizens, right?
Of course, are
Do
you?
you see
Unlike you,
any
yes.
Guardian Angels in here?
Not yet. We're looking.
Then get
for
out of
it.
here.
That's what we're looking for, sir.
There's like 100 doors. This is just one door.
Okay, get out of here then.
What's your problem with us asking people about simple questions about where our tax dollars are going?
I don't.
We're asking questions about where our taxes are going.
You're not asking, you're harassing people.
How are we harassing
you
people?
You can't be two guys standing in here as the guardians and you're harassing people.
Yeah, because people want to kill me for exposing fraud here in the United States.
Why they want to
Why would he be taking why would he be taking pictures of him if he wasn't like that to me is suspect as shit. Why is this guy sitting here waving his phone around taking pictures or recording? Like, this guy's 100% after this conversation is over and he runs Nick Shirley off, he's gonna send this to everybody in this whole ring of scammers in California and just be like, oh shit, guys, you better watch out. Somebody's trying to find us. Somebody's trying to expose us as scamming in California. It's like, yeah, good riddance.
Fraudsters don't like being exposed.
Huh?
Why are you raising your voice if you have nothing to hide?
Exactly.
You think I'm hiding?
What are you so scared
You're
about me
accusing
coming
me?
around here for?
I'm not scared. I'm telling you, don't rush.
You're
the
shaking.
people.
Why are you shaking?
This guy literally approached Nick Shirley first. Like, this guy came up to him with the smoke. And now he's acting like nothing's wrong? What are you talking about, man?
Because I have a diabetes.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
But so...
I need your full names.
Oh, you want my full name? It's on the internet.
No, I don't go to internet. I'm too old.
Oh, okay.
What's your full names?
Sir, we're just asking you questions about...
What's your full names?
Oh, we just want hospice.
They told you the Garden of Angels in this building.
It's right here.
To check in my grandma.
Go look for it, bro. You see
That's
any
what we're
Garden of
doing.
Angels?
That's what we're doing. And you're getting mad at us.
No, you're going to hold the door.
We can't find it.
This guy is such a joke.
So are all
Where's
the...
my grandma gonna go, man? They're taking in millions of dollars. I can't find the place. You know?
Well, what can I say? What can I
Okay,
do?
well, thank you, sir. Have a good day. So here in this parking lot,
What a
you do have some
weirdo.
nice cars. You got a Tesla, a nice Mercedes. You got another Tesla, a nice Lexus, another Tesla, a really nice Mercedes right here as well. Another Tesla.
Wonder where all that
Audi.
money is going,
really
guys.
Nice cars.
A lot of Teslas.
A lot of really nice cars for
Hospice.
hospice. Must be very lucrative because a lot of these businesses, these doors right here have nothing on them. All the blinds are churned out. In places like Miracle up there, they have received $1.3 million, yet there's absolutely nothing inside. This is what you call welfare maxing. And Rise, you come out, you're welcomed by two
Welfare
nice
maxing.
BMWs, one right here, one right here, and inside of there, you have a whole plethora of Mercedes, Teslas, BMWs, you name it. But apparently, there's nothing fishy going on according to them.
We then headed to the next
$25 million,
hospice compound in
guys.
search of Hospice of Caring Hearts, which billed $2.5 million. However, when we arrived, it was nowhere to be found, but there was a bunch of new hospices that had popped up.
So this is how crazy this hospice fraud is here inside of California. You have all these businesses, they literally open up a business, they just put HFS Hospice Care Inc. They don't do anything with the storefront. And then you have another one right here, Relief Home Healthcare.
Let me guess, empty? Or just
Absolutely
completely closed?
empty inside.
Of course.
And then you have
Of course.
another one, SKH Home Healthcare. They're just popping up everywhere. So this isn't some random thing that's happening here inside of California and Los Angeles in this Van Nuys area. Quite literally, we've been to 2 locations so far, and they're just popping up these home healthcare, these hospice centers, and they're not even doing anything to try and hide what they're doing. It's 1 p.m. right now.
That's just wild to me. Just nothing.
No one's working the front desk.
Yeah.
Inside this location as well,
It's just all empty.
you have absolutely nobody inside it. We're just wondering, we're coming through Van Nuys, how come there's so many of these home health care, these hospices that are popping up everywhere?
I have no idea.
What made you want to start yours?
This isn't mine. I just work here.
Okay, and how come you think there's such a sudden rise of all these hospices and home health cares?
I have no idea, honestly.
Pretty lucrative business, or?
Yeah, nobody knows why they're popping up. They're just popping up, you know, these random buildings are just getting bought up for their little scam project that they're doing, and then they just don't ever show up for work. Yeah, seems pretty reasonable to me. Of course nobody knows why it's going on, because, like, most people are just working their own jobs and just not paying attention. That's why this stuff doesn't get caught by most people, is because they just don't think about it. They just see a business is closed, and they're just like, oh, okay. But they don't, and a lot of people don't know how much that this stuff is accumulating so much money. People don't see a building, an empty building, and think, oh, well, that company must be making $1.3 million or $2.8 million or whatever it is. You don't think that when you see something like that. Like, most normal people don't pay attention to it. But when you actually pull up the numbers for each of these things, and then you go to look at them, it's like, and then you connect all the dots, it starts to look really bad. But that's the only reason why this stuff goes under the radar. Is up until Nick Shirley started actually looking into it a lot more in depth, nobody really thought much of it. And of course, the state government's not going to do nothing about it, because, I mean, who do you think's benefiting from this? I'll give you a hint, guys. It's not the taxpayers.
Say like that's crazy.
Because There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I know.
The same building, but now on the backside you have Canestro Care Hospice Inc., Studio Care Hospice Inc., El Primero Home Health Care right there. And if you're looking for a massage to take a break from the hospice and everything, you can come right up here and get some sort of massage.
And this building right here is a perfect example of a dilapidated building that is now being used for a hospice, home health care, and adult daycare.
And this is the crazy thing that appears to be happening here in California. You can just start your own hospice. You have Advent Hospice right here. If you want to start your own home health care, you can just put up a white piece of paper and stick
There's a lot of people dying in California, guys. You know, we have all these hospices. There must be some really bad, the death rate, the death toll in California must be like insanely high. Like, you know, like 100,000 people must be dying a day in California or something, dude. I mean, there's just so many hospices, like, just all over the place. You got all the options in the world. You can choose one empty building or another empty building, you know, or you can deal with people that don't speak English. It's so many options to choose from.
And say that's your home healthcare company. If you want to start an adult daycare, you can just get a building like this and receive money from the government. That's the crazy thing, is inside this one building, you have an adult day healthcare, you have a hospice, and then you have a home healthcare center operating all in one location. And why are tax dollars going towards all of these buildings? And they're quite literally everywhere. Everyone should be a bit suspicious about what's happening here. Inside of these parking lots too, you'll always find a super nice BMW, Mercedes, you name it.
It's so funny.
You always find the nicest cars outside of these healthcare and hospice centers.
We headed to the next suspicious hospice location, and what do we find?
A brand new Mercedes. Everywhere we go in this video, going around these hospice and home healthcare centers,
everybody's just loaded.
Nice Mercedes or BMW. We have all-day hospice care, Health Elect Care, you have Edom Hospice, Lacar Home Health, and even back here, this is just one floor inside this building. You have Santa Rita Hospice. I don't know what the need is for all these hospice centers, but for instance, All Day Hospice back there, they billed $3.1 million, and per beneficiary, that was $6,000, 24 claims per patient with only 2 codes, which means 2 services and over 500 patients. And they started billing in April 2023 and accumulated $3.1 million in 19 months. So maybe if you want to get rich here inside the United States, come to LA, open up a hospice, because there's a 1,000% increase in hospices opening up here inside of California, and you can go ahead and become a millionaire. Could you just answer, for instance, we have some information right here that there is $6,000 per beneficiary and 24 claims per patient with only 2 codes.
And then she's shutting the door.
Okay, yeah, we just want to make sure, if you want anything to clarify, anything. Okay. For this video, we really do want to give each and every single person the opportunity to answer just quite literally the facts. All this information is coming straight from the public databases. And if they refuse to answer simple questions about businesses they're operating, I think that says a lot about what's going on behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now we are here outside of Healthy Life Adult Daycare. This place, over the past few years, has billed $19.8 million alone. Now let's go see if I can enroll my grandma, because she needs some daycare. And this right here is the entrance of a building that's received over $19 million. So this is the location that's received over $19 million. Kind of crazy, right? They say that right here, right now we're here at 1:30. No adults are here. I wouldn't doubt that adults do come, but $19 million.
It's kind of like North Korea. It's like everything's set up, but there's no people. It's like for a show almost.
No, nobody's here already. You have to come back tomorrow.
And could we get like a brochure to enroll our grandma into this location?
I don't have anything.
Can anyone give us a brochure?
No, of course not.
Angela, does somebody has information about here?
Don't think it's enough to say it's fraudulent, because you do see that it is operating. There were people working inside there. But the fact that there's just businesses like these popping around everywhere, and this is what they look like outside of a location that receives $19 million over the past few years, yet the building looks completely almost dismantled out here.
Yeah, it looks pretty rough,
and
dude.
Look, all they have to say that they are an adult day healthcare is that sign that says 80 HC. And there was some people working inside of it. We have the phone number right here. Darren's gonna go ahead and give him a phone call. So maybe not a scam. See if somebody from inside answers. There are people inside right now. The phone's just ringing.
You can leave a message after the tone. This mailbox is full.
There you have it. They don't even have an inbox available to take in a voicemail.
That's weird.
Another thing to take note of,
I don't know.
Gavin Newsom right now on Poly Market, he is the leading nominee for the Democrats come 2028.
Yep, that's true.
All this fraud taking place, all this waste is taking place. Nobody really knows what's going on. I mean, look at this place. This adult daycare received $19 million, has billed the state of California over $19 million over the past few years.
And if you think for 1 minute that this is not going to be held over his head when he runs for 2028, you got another thing coming. Because he is most certainly going to be held accountable for all of this fraud nonsense that he's been doing. As well as a lot of other things that he has done over the course of his career that has been less than flattering. I'm amazed that he didn't do what Tim Walz did and just give up on the spot, because Tim Walz, when they announced, or when Nick Shirley did his Tim Walz Minnesota fraud video, Tim Walz packed it in, dude. He's just like, yeah, I'm not beating that. Because he knows he's caught. And Gavin Newsom's going to fight it all the way. So this is going to be really funny to watch. Because if you watch Gavin Newsom on social media, you can tell, just by the energy that he's trying to display, that he is going to run and he's going to play to win in the election. I don't think he's going to win. Just because of all this stuff. Just look at California. Look at the state of California. It's a mess, dude. Absolute mess.
This is all taking place here. So that is something to think about come 2028 with Gavin Newsom leading the Democrats right now on Poly Market.
The way these hospices are able to enroll these people and collect money from Medicare and Medi-Cal here inside of California is they collect the Medicare numbers from individuals and then sign them up for hospice without them even knowing. I actually went and spoke with a professional inside of the medical industry to get her opinion on how this all works.
We're seeing all of these hospices pop up here. Why is hospice and home health care such a booming business right now?
I think it's become a trend of fraud. Honestly, has I heard about this about 5 years ago during COVID, that people were building hospices and selling them. It was like a business these people made. So it's an easy way to build Medicare with their people's beneficiary numbers that people can easily steal and even purchase and buy. They buy numbers from people and tell them, give me your Medicare beneficiary number, and then we'll give you something in return.
And what does that mean, give you my beneficiary number?
So there's an ID that you have. Medicare gives you, Medicare is for anybody 65 and over. So they'll give you a Medicare ID number. And that number is what's used to bill Medicare.
So essentially, if they can get a number from somebody, it's almost like getting a credit card number. And then from there, they can continue to bill and bill and bill and get that Medicare money.
Exactly. It's actually more beneficial than finding a credit card these days. Anybody can get a hospice license, actually. You don't need to be a physician. You don't need to be a doctor. You can apply and get a hospice license in the state of California. They bill, they take the Medicare numbers, they bill Medicare, the Medicare sends them a check right away. It's an easy process.
So an old person might be a bit naive to giving somebody their Medicare number, and without them even knowing, that's more valuable than giving them their credit card number.
Correct.
In fact,
so you don't even have to you don't have to take any classes or anything. You don't really have to have much of anything. This lady's just saying you can just go request it and just get it. If that's true, then what the fuck? What? You should 100% have, there should be some background checks on that before you can get that. What? That's insane. This is 100% just a scam business. 100%. That is so suspicious. Oh yeah, I don't have to have any registration for anything, no schooling, no nothing. I can just go, I just instantly qualify for this. Wow.
In LA, there's locations that will teach you how to open up your own hospice center. So I went there with a potential business partner to try and become a multi-millionaire in hospice.
We know that hospice is a very lucrative business, so I joined a business partner right here. His name's Darren, and we're here outside the Hospice Consultants, and we would like to start our own hospice today. We're just two young men who want to become millionaires here inside the United States, and it seems like the only way to do it.
Yeah,
nowadays,
it's so easy.
So we're gonna go in and see if we can start our own hospice. Are you guys the hospice consultants?
Yes.
Oh, can we talk to you guys?
About?
I want to open my hospice.
You want to open a hospice?
Yeah.
Okay, what was your name?
My name's Nick, but I want to open up a hospice.
I understand, but we don't take care of that.
Can I get some information?
Do you want a number?
Yeah, or give me a flyer or something.
We know where it's at.
And this is the hospice consultant.
No way, dude.
Alright, so they say they're open right now. They won't let us into the lobby. This is no way to conduct
They have
business.
the door barred up.
We are two entrepreneurs trying to open up our own hospice.
Soaked to the bone right now.
We were denied service by the potential fraudsters, and as we were leaving, one of the fraudsters started to leave from the back in a $200,000 Maybach.
And we have a Mercedes-Benz.
Oh, of course.
Where can we open a hospice at? We'd like to open up a hospice. Get a Maybach just like you. So is this how I can get a Maybach by opening up my own hospice?
Now, after seeing all the wealth that is being created from these hospice centers, I headed back to the original location where we found over 15 hospices in one plaza. I wanted to make sure it wasn't a fluke that Armenian mafia members were running the show and that there weren't just randomly $100,000 cars the day I went by. And this time, it was even worse.
Sir, how are you? Good. So what do you think about all this hospice fraud? Sir, you're in the Cybertruck, driving away, taking money from old people.
Yep.
Yet
They
you're
don't
just
care.
driving away
They
in a
don't care.
Cybertruck. Won't even answer any questions.
They get to live. These people, what's so scummy about it is if it wasn't for people like Nick Shirley exposing this bullshit, these people would get to live their lives as millionaires. And most of these people aren't even American citizens. Like, think about that. They're making it off better than most of America. Like, most American citizens, they have more money than like all of them. And they're not even from here. They've got like no documentation on them whatsoever, pretty much. They're not registered US citizens. They're just here taking all the money from us, the American people. And they probably don't even pay taxes. They don't do nothing except for scam people all day long in our own country. And then they get to drive around in these fancy cars and just not give a shit. How crazy is that? This is where our country's come to. This is what the downfall of America looks like right here. It's just us basically getting invaded by people that don't belong here until they've ripped away everything from us. This is bad. This is so bad. I'm so glad I don't live in California. I'm so glad.
Let's see, we have another rich person as well that's getting rich off this hospice.
Car, bad hospice.
This guy's
Oh,
leaving
of
as well.
course.
So the two people that walked out of Holy Angels, they're in a brand new Cybertruck and a new BMW. How lucrative
of
a
course.
business is hospice? I'm seeing a Cybertruck here in a nice BMW. It's good? Yeah, because it looks like, for instance,
You know, obviously it's good.
That used to be here, $4.8 million they built the state of California. And how many clients do you guys have?
Brother, do you have a badge? Do I need to answer your question?
I'm just curious.
And getting defensive. Look at him.
Yeah. You must be getting paid pretty well, right?
Bro, this is my parents, bro. Come on.
Do your parents run the hospice?
They don't work.
No. Who's that guy in the Cybertruck?
He's my uncle.
He's your uncle. So it's like a family business to own the hospices.
It's
But
not ours.
but why was he walking out of the hospice then too?
Brother, can you...
This guy's lying.
Like
Yep.
these hospices, there's
Yep.
nothing
He's
inside of it.
deflecting. He got caught in the lie.
If it, yeah, if it,
BMW and the newest Cybertruck.
And now he's gonna leave.
I can only
It's
imagine
crazy.
what the guy who's in charge is driving.
just all the other
He can't.
hospices?
These people can't give honest questions. They have to just always like. I don't. They have to project always because they know, right? Like these guys know. These guys know like they're doing some shady shit. They're complicit in this stuff. Like they're 100% complicit because of course they're getting like millions of dollars. They get to live a luxury life for nothing. I mean, of course, just about anybody will. Like, just about anybody would be complicit in something like that. Like, oh yeah, you get to come here, basically invade the country for free, and then not have to pay taxes, and then you just get all this free shit. It's like, oh wow, who wouldn't take that, right? You get to live in the literal land of the free. Like, you just don't have to worry about shit. It's ridiculous. Like, these people should not get off for free like this. And that's why he's getting so defensive, because of course, when you have somebody asking you about your shady business, of course you're going to get defensive.
Do you like taking care of old people? Like, are you the one going out visiting the hospice patients?
Yep, slowly backing out. Yep.
Uh-oh, he's gonna have to do another point turn.
Yeah, you guys are in my fucking way. Move.
Well, you could just go that way. What's the key to opening up a hospice if I wanted to open up one?
It's just following his car. Surprised he hasn't rolled up his window yet.
My own? What do you do for work here?
What?
What do you do for work here?
Why?
Oh, we're just
Why?
looking around. We're seeing all these hospices, so we're just curious.
Well, I don't know, man.
Word got out that I was inside of the plaza and all the fraudsters started hopping in their cars, leaving the scene.
Excuse me.
Yep.
Let's see if they can just answer our questions really quick. Hello, can we ask you a quick question?
No
Driving
common
out in a brand
decency
new M8.
whatsoever. That's crazy.
They can't get out that easy. How can I get an MA as well? Should I open up a hospice?
They 100% know
Driving
who
out
he is
in a
at this
brand
point.
new M8.
That guy from earlier that was spazzing out and getting confrontational with Nick Shirley, he 100% told everybody here that when he is taking those pictures, he's 100% saying it to everybody in this whole plaza and just being like, yeah, we need to leave. This guy's on to us.
BMW M8 competition. Listen to this thing. This is the sound of hospice money.
Man.
And this is the guy who said he's fat because of Dr. Oz.
Oh yeah, let's hear him.
He's not open today. Seems like this mafia right here.
He probably ran away.
Companies after the word angel. We have Angels of Valley Hospice. We have Angels of Haven, Angels of Peace, Light of Angels. Yet
they just keep using angel in all their names. What is up with this, man?
There. Two brand new Mercedes over there. It just is unbelievable the amount of money that these people are making, and they're not even trying to hide it.
Nope.
Buying these luxury cars. Each and every single person's wearing some sort of designer clothing as well. And this building looks like it used to be some sort of old motel that has turned into some cash grab, money grab for hospices here. Would you like to give any last statement about what's going on here? Nothing? Because it seems like it was pretty good family business. Another guy just pulled out in the M8 competition.
Good for them, bro. Why are you guys pocket watching, bro? Leave the fucking people alone.
Because this is taxpayers' dollars that are paying for all this stuff.
Okay.
Bro says okay. Oh my god. These people don't give a fuck. This is the thing, dude. These guys, they all come in here and they don't give a fuck about us. It's all a takeover, man. It always. They don't give a fuck about what we lose for them to live these luxurious lifestyles. They don't care. They don't care. Cause they don't have to worry about taxpayer money. Like, it's not their money. It's only the money that's in their pockets, but it's not, they don't have to pay taxes, so they wouldn't fucking care about it.
What the fuck is he doing? That is just working, bro.
With
No, you're
taxpayers'
not.
dollars receiving money from Medicare, Medicaid, Medi-Cal,
Yeah, such a hard job.
you name it. And it just seems like a lot of people are getting rich off of
I'm busy, bro. I have work.
the death of old people. What do you do for work here?
Bro.
Just can't even answer. Yep.
It's sad to think about it. Here in the United
Speaks
States,
for itself.
we're literally being defrauded by people who are taking advantage of old people, young people in daycares, disabled people with autism clinics, and no one's doing anything to stop it. So I think it's time we stand up to these fraudsters and tell them, and let them know, you are stealing from everyday American citizens. People can't afford homes, rents are expensive, their insurance is expensive, everything's getting more and more expensive. And if we don't crack down on this fraud, national debt's going to continue going up. This is just one of the factors that affects the national debt, and we're going to lose the value of our own dollar. So people, if they want to really fight to keep America great, a great way to do it is by fighting fraud, because this is just unbelievable. You have people who drive around in BMWs, M8 competitions, Mercedes. Meanwhile, everyday American citizens are struggling to be able to afford their own bills.
Wow, dude. 172 A million. That's fuck. Wow, dude. All right, that was insane. Wow. Oh man. I think the worst part of it was honestly like seeing the little kids just sitting out there by themselves with nobody watching them. That was about the most offensive thing I've ever seen. Obviously, it's all offensive, right? Because it's all just a waste of money. It's all just obvious theft, but just it's horrible. They take away benefits that like actual people that need it could get. Like they steal money from taxpayers. These are awful people. They really are. They're awful people. And this stuff needs to be cracked down on. But the problem is the state governments are in on it. And if you think Gavin Newsom's not going to try and defend these people, then you are oblivious. Honestly, because he's been doing it this whole time. You think he doesn't know what's going on? Do you think he doesn't know what's going on in his own state? Like, really? He knows about this stuff because he's probably in on it in some way, shape, or form. I mean, look at what happened with the Attorney General of Minnesota. Was literally making calls to these people. He's calling these agencies like the Somali daycare people and saying that he was going to hook them up and stuff like that. Like, he's saying just crazy out-of-pocket shit that anybody with any sort of moral integrity would not be saying to these people. But these politicians don't have moral integrity because they're in on it. If you think it's just these guys making money, then I don't know what to tell you. It's all of them. They're all in on it. 100%. Man, that was ridiculous. I was not expecting it to be that bad. And the thing is, I'm sure he's gonna find way more fraud than what he found there. That was just like you gotta think about it, right? He only looked at a couple of places in California. Like he looked at that plaza, which I'm sure that plaza is one of the bigger places for fraud. But you know, California is a big state, dude. It's a big state. So it's probably quite a bit worse than what we think it is. It's always worse than what we think it is. Always. But I imagine it's pretty bad. He probably just scratched the surface, and that's scary to think about. How much money is getting wasted? It's not good. Not good. I'm glad I was able to watch the video. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to watch it. Hopefully he gets it back up on his YouTube channel so he can get the monetization bucks out of it. Cause yeah, he definitely deserves it, man. Nick Shirley puts out quality content. That's why he blew up the way he does, because he's a very honest guy. He just goes around, he just talks to people and asks them questions. That's all he does. He's just a grade A good interviewer. And we need more people like that. We really do. And it has nothing to do with politics. Like, it's not innately broiled into politics, right? Like, he's just asking people questions. And the fact that Democrats are so eager to defend this is really, really bad. And it's not a good look for them either. It's a really, really bad look. And they should probably stop it. Because this stuff will come back and bite them during the election cycle. Especially Gavin Newsom. Because he's talking about running. He might be cooked if he doesn't clean up his act with this stuff. But I don't know. He might be able to lie his way out of it. I don't know. Because people are pretty gullible for this kind of stuff. Like, they will fall for it pretty easy sometimes. So, we'll see. I hope not. Honestly, after seeing how he's handled California over these last few years. It's a complete and total dump now. Like, he's just trying his hardest to run it through the ground, trying to run gas prices up to $12 a gallon and stuff like that. With his new bills that he's passing, he's running the oil companies out of California, so you have to import more because he's talking about increasing the taxes on gas. I mean, just ridiculous stuff, man. And this is just another addition to his just list of horrible things he's done to that state. And I can't believe people like him. Like, I really can't. I can't believe it. Because he's just so blatantly just an awful, awful person. People eat it up, though. And I don't understand. I don't understand. I will never understand how these people think. I really won't. Like, their brains are just wired inside out or something. I mean, like, especially if you see this. I got something else I got to show, actually, because something else happened, too. So after Nick Shirley posted this, he made a tweet. And it was... Or he didn't make a tweet. Gavin Newsom's... let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah. So... This is what Gavin Newsom's press office put out there. And you see, can I see your kid? So he's basically just trying to paint him as like a pedo, right? He's just trying to paint him as a child freak. And then he comes over here, so he ratios the ever-living shit out of him. I mean, look at this. Look at this. So he got like 2.9k reposts and then 25k likes. Look at this shit. Look at the ratio. He says, you do realize I'm trying to help America eliminate fraud and waste, right? No need to try and make me look like the bad guy for exposing fraud. People are over it. Start working for the people and not against them. Just completely blows them out. Blows them away. He's done. I mean... Because people are not stupid. Most of the people are not stupid. It's not that they're stupid, it's just that they're misinformed on a lot of this stuff. That's the problem. I wouldn't go as far as to say people, like, a lot of people are stupid, though. And when they see this shit, they know, like, this is bad. When you see all the empty buildings and just closed, everything's closed all the time, even though it's supposed to be open. It's like, of course everybody thinks it's wrong. And I mean, if you show somebody a clip of that one with the kids sitting outside with nobody watching them, the door shut, I mean, that's awful. How do you defend that? Honestly, how do you defend that? They will. Make no mistake, they will defend it. Because they did with Minnesota, and it was just as bad in Minnesota. These people are evil. They really are. They're evil. How can you stand by and defend that shit? Like, that's where I draw the line, right? Like, the money stealing is already bad enough, but then you're, like, basically doing child abuse as well. Get out, man. Get out. Go to jail. Get deported. Whatever. Leave. You're done. There should be charges against these people. There probably won't be. Because, well, they can't be held accountable because California is just so vehemently against everything. They're against ICE. So they will fight ICE trying to deport these people at all costs. The protesters will try and stop them, or the state government will try and stop them in any way that they can. And then they're just not going to be charged. These people don't usually get charged anyways, so I would love some accountability, but it's not going to happen. And that is what truly disgusts me about this whole situation, is it's going to be really hard for them to hold people accountable. because of people like Gavin Newsom constantly trying to fight it every step of the way, saying that it's a lie. It's not a lie. We just saw it with our own two eyes. They're just telling you to just defy all logic and just ignore what your eyes just saw. And just pretend like somehow he's in the right for this. He's not. Either that or he's going to play, he's going to play it off like he had no idea this was going on. It's just, oh, it was all under his nose until all the receipts come out. Just like what happened with Tim Walz. Same thing happened with Tim Walz. He played it up like he had no idea this was happening or it wasn't real. He did both. And both tactics got him nowhere. It doesn't work. It does not work. So I think this is a bad look for Gavin Newsom. I think he's cooked on this problem. I do. I think he's cooked. I don't see any way for him to get out of this unscathed. Politically, like his career is going to be in shambles after this, I think. Honestly, go ahead and run Gavin Newsom for your next president. Go ahead and run him. Let's see him lose really bad. That's why I would not be surprised if he lost the primary, because he's just got so much baggage. So much baggage. He might not be a good pick because of that baggage. But we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, if they want to run him, that's cool with me, because he will be a sore loser. Probably. If they use that against him, he's dead in the water. There's a lot of things they can like maybe fool people into believing, but I mean, it's gonna be really hard to fool people into believing that this fraud just didn't happen. Because there's evidence to back it up. Because Nick Shirley brought the receipts. So, it's not looking good. Not looking good. Let's see. Dang, dude, it's already 1:30. I can't believe that. Let me check something real quick. This live stream's been pretty crazy. Got to talk about Nick Shirley. I've been wanting to cover a Nick Shirley video. I've just been waiting on him to actually post something, and I picked just the right video, like just the right first Nick Shirley video to talk about. Even though I almost got cheated out of being able to watch it. That would have been really stupid. Let's see. I guess I'll probably watch maybe one or two more videos. And then I'm probably gonna have to dip out for the day. This video is about 12 minutes. Let me pull it up here. Just a second. Do that. Alright. We're gonna watch a video about Starbucks. About the Starbucks union stuff that's been going on. And what happened with them. I don't know a whole lot about this because I don't care about Starbucks. I don't even... Have I ever even drank a Starbucks? I don't know if I've ever drank a Starbucks coffee before. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not a big coffee fan. Like, I like coffee a little bit, but I'm not like addicted to coffee. I drink it every now and again. But I'm more of an energy drink guy than a coffee guy. Like, I like the Celsius energy drinks quite a lot. But, yeah, apparently there's some sort of stuff going on with Starbucks. I guess they had some sort of like a protest union or something. And things are not going so great for them. Imagine that. Let's see what happens. See what this is about.
This is Starbucks Workers United, a worker-led union affiliated with the SEIU. Back in November 2025, the union went on strike during one of Starbucks' most heavily trafficked days.
Oh boy.
Starbucks workers across the country are saying no contract, no coffee. The union announcing strikes at stores in at least 45 cities that include New York, Chicago, Seattle, Los Angeles, Atlanta, and Portland. And they're doing it also on a...
Why do none of these cities doing these protests not surprise me at all based on current events? Current events going on with other protests. Why does that not surprise me?
Red Cup Day. That's one of Starbucks' busiest and biggest sales events of the year when customers line up for that free holiday.
Oh boy.
Workers here say they specifically chose this day to strike because they know it'll hurt corporate.
And the workers are protesting what they call union busting tactics by Starbucks. This location here on Silver Lake Road in St. Anthony is one of the locations.
Why does she have a... Oh my god. Why does she have that flag? Are we so serious right now? Are we so for real? Oh my god. This stuff drives me crazy, man. I can't stand this.
On strike, they are closed.
The Palestinian flag just says
yeah.
so much. Anyway, more
oh my god.
attempted to boost Starbucks Workers United and all over Starbucks. But
let me guess what happens next, guys. Let me guess. They all got fired. Let me guess.
But inadvertently, they ended up doing the opposite.
Starbucks now charges $1 extra for matcha and an extra 8 cents of flavored syrup. Tastes like price gouging.
I don't think that Cassie Wilson understands what price gouging means.
Yeah, that's not what that means.
8 cents for syrup because you voluntarily asked for syrup in your luxury coffee. It's just called paying for things.
If you
yeah.
fiddle around in the Starbucks app, you can build quite an expensive coffee if you get a little outrageous with the additions.
Whipped cream.
Obviously.
Drizzle.
What the fuck?
6 pumps of Frappuccino coffee.
Oh my god.
4 scoops of powder. 2 types of
Dude, if you're spending $15 on 1 cup of coffee, what the hell is wrong with you? You're either crazy or you have a lot of extra money to waste on stuff. What the hell? Ain't no way I'd be spending $15 on a cup of coffee from Starbucks? Are you for real? Why would you want all this stuff in one drink? I feel like it'd be nasty with this much stuff in it. Like, what the hell would that even taste like? It's just like pure sugar at that point, right? Look at all of this stuff. Like, what is this? My god, that's like a heart attack waiting to happen. For $15? Just get regular coffee, man. Like, what? Do you need all that extra garbage in it? I bet you don't. It probably makes it taste worse.
Toppings and 9 pumps of syrup. That's not a coffee order. That's a chemistry experiment designed to be a hard
yeah, it is. It's so bad.
$50 is pretty cheap for a DIY diabetes kit, I guess.
So instead of having a name for a Frappuccino with every flavor.
Oh, shit. Oh, the trans rights Starbucks shirt. Oh, yeah, buddy. We gotta insert politics into everything. You know, because that's what I care about when I go to get a Starbucks coffee is trans rights. That's definitely what's on the menu for me. When I go to a Starbucks is, ah yes, LGBTQ. Identity politics, ah yes, my favorite.
To pick like a base Frappuccino and then pay 80 cents to add a flavor.
It's called a la carte, genius. Or as Starbucks calls it, how much more can we squeeze out of you before you realize you're drinking liquid candy?
Yeah.
Why is this person trying to force workers to have to memorize 50+ names of drinks?
You go and you pay $7 for a coffee and you sit down in a crowded area and then you have to wait like 45 minutes for it.
First of all, if you're waiting...
What a scam, dude. Why wait 45 minutes? Isn't this stuff supposed to be about like efficiency? Like, why would you do this to yourself? You could literally make coffee for yourself for way cheaper. Is it literally just because people are that lazy about making coffee? Like, are you kidding me? Dude, that's so embarrassing. 45 minutes? I'm not waiting 45 minutes for a Starbucks coffee. I won't wait 45 minutes anywhere for anything. I'm going to be honest with you about it. If I'm going out to eat somewhere, I'm not waiting 45 minutes. It better be some damn good food if it's going to be 45 minutes. That better be some of the best food I've ever eaten in my entire life. Like at a steakhouse or something. For a cup of coffee? Hell no, dude. That's it's just not worth it.
45 minutes for a drink. You're no longer a customer. You're a hostage with a caffeine addiction.
Yeah, exactly.
The video that more perfect
Oh, the septums, dude. The septum piercings. Look at it. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. I can't wait to listen to what she's got to say.
Doubt.
I can't say I'm necessarily boycotting Starbucks myself because I don't go to Starbucks. I live in Oregon. We go to Dutch Bros here.
So if she doesn't go to Starbucks, then why
are you complaining?
Credence to her opinion. I mean, and I should point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, guys. I'm just gonna invalidate my opinion by immediately saying I don't know jack shit about what I'm talking about instantly. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say why this sucks, but I don't actually know why it sucks because I don't do anything with it. It's like, come on, man. Come on. Like, at least do what I'm doing and, like, watch videos and try to, like, indulge yourself in the information. Like, don't just sit here and be, like, just complaining about it. She's probably a Karen, so shocker.
At the Dutch Brothers doesn't have an interior to sit. It's drive-through only, which means that it's an entirely different experience than Starbucks.
Here's how corporate greed backfired and took down an iconic company, and how workers, not an ultra-rich CEO, can save it.
Sure, okay. Let's take a look at the labor union that's gonna save Starbucks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, not the frog suits again. No! They're doing the suits again, dude. If you guys didn't watch, I did the short a long time ago. And it was talking about, like, or I watched it on a live stream a long time ago, too. They did, like, this, State of the Swamp thing, and it was so cringe, and they just do this. They get in frog suits and stuff. It's so cringe, guys. These people are weird. They are getting, like, furry suits and stuff. It's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Wait, what? Yep, literal furry suits. Come on, man.
Do you know that queer rights are labor rights?
What?
I don't even know what to say to that.
Queer and trans workers, we are fighting for access to gender-affirming healthcare. We're fighting for stable scheduling and a living wage. And these are the types of things that are going to make queer and trans people's lives materially better in the world that we're living in right now.
Okay, I think that everyone, regardless of their gender identity, deserves stable scheduling. That's fine.
Obviously. And I'm gonna be honest, I doubt you being queer or trans really affects that in any meaningful way. This is just bullshit. Also, he's got a nose piercing, of course. Of course.
But why would it be Starbucks' responsibility to give their partners access to gender-affirming healthcare?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Foot the bill for highly specialized elective medical care because you know how to press the frappe button? It's a wild escalation of the employer.
This is the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life, dude.
Another
It's so
issue
stupid.
that the Starbucks Workers Union has with the company is the new uniform policy, which More Perfect Union calls
a draconian change in dress code.
Yes, wearing
draconian change in dress code
is excessively harsh and severe.
What? They didn't already do that? Is this new? Draconian. I mean, that's one way to describe it, I guess. What are we talking about, dude? I thought they already had to do that.
Next thing you know, Starbucks is going to mandate that you actually show up on time.
Yeah, I know, it's so horrible.
Thing that Starbucks loves to do is allow partners.
What the fuck?
To be themselves, or
Sorry.
that PR that they want to push. I don't understand how that's in good faith of letting
What the
us express ourselves.
I'm sorry, guys. These people, I just, you see them. I was expecting like some kind of like, I don't know, like some kind of like a guy voice to come out of whatever that is, and then plot twist. Psych. It's a woman's voice. It's like, oh, very well then.
Because it's a job. You're being paid to represent Starbucks, not yourself. If you want to express your inner truth, start a Tumblr. If you want a paycheck, on the other hand, put on the green apron, grab
Get ready to work.
and go spell someone's name wrong on a paper cup.
Yep.
This is
Exactly.
not a legal action that Starbucks is taking by unilaterally deciding what the dress code is going to be.
The Starbucks Workers Union claims that corporate violated labor law by deciding what the new uniform should be without speaking to the union about it ahead of time. I mean, the sheer audacity of a company deciding what its own employees should wear inside its own stores while paying them with its own money. Truly a human rights violation on par with the Geneva Convention.
These people are so idiotic. Like, I just can't believe it. You know what? No, it hurts my soul. These people are my age. This is my generation. Why is my generation so bad, bro? Like, why is it so bad? I think it's because they all got brainwashed in school. That's probably what it was. Because I'm not gonna lie, even when I went to school, there was a lot of that going on. Like, there were teachers. We were getting, like, younger teachers and stuff. And they were trying to push a lot of this rhetoric down our throats in, like, high school and stuff like that. I think that's what screwed everybody up. So they live a lie. And then they become adults, and then they still believe the lie. They haven't actually seen what, like, all this horrible shit that's going on. They just believe because they were told that these people were right, and then they just end up not being right. It's really sad to see how brainwashed some of these people are into believing the lie.
The changes that they made recently have definitely made it worse.
You're not supposed to have more than 10 drinks that haven't been served to customers in the time that they're ordered. My store regularly goes up to 30 or 40.
Wait, if the drinks are already made and they're just sitting there waiting to be picked up, how is that corporate's fault? You're literally complaining that you made the drinks too fast for the people who ordered them. But sure, let's blame the company for the fact that your customers treat the pickup counter like a long-term storage facility.
But with all the focus on maximizing sales, the actual product they were selling began to suffer.
This is a venti, okay? This is the only drink up to this line, maybe
All right.
here with ices. This is the only drink in the whole entire thing. More than half is foam. Tastes like
However, our perfect union was cherry picking again.
But giving a drink when Starbucks is so expensive as it is, but like I think it's worth it. I love it. Like get it every single day. But this is I saw it and I was like, I don't even want to say anything because I feel bad. Like I can't say anything because I feel like that's mean. Like I know I'm paying for it. I just can't. Okay, I can't say anything.
So More Perfect Union's editing implied that it was corporate's fault that her drink tasted like
Nope, it is 100% the person who made it. And yeah. Everybody likes to do that. Everybody likes to blame the corporation for everything, but sometimes it is the people. Like, I mean, if somebody cooks your food like shit, it's obviously not the owner of the business's fault that your food tastes like shit or your drink is shit or whatever. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
And in reality, it was a worker that screwed it up.
Yep.
You know, the workers who were gonna save the company. And that video was from February 2025. Did that experience prevent Darcy McQueen, an influencer with 2.2 million followers on TikTok, from going to Starbucks ever again? No, it didn't.
As someone who gets Starbucks twice a day, I think it's only right that we try the Starbucks in Tokyo, Japan.
In 2021, the company declared that pickup-only stores were the future.
Yes, because COVID. Starbucks didn't attempt to pivot to pickup only just to ruin your life.
Some of these people legitimately thought that COVID was going to go on forever too, by the way. A lot of these businesses did think that that was going to be a reality because the government wanted COVID to go on forever. Because, I mean, they had everybody fooled with it. It's just ridiculous.
They did it because the government essentially made hanging out indoors illegal.
The idea of the third place was dead.
The definition of a third place or a third space is a social environment outside of home and work where people gather regularly to connect, socialize, and relax. A key characteristic of a third space is that individuals are free to come and go as they please without obligation. But at Starbucks, third place basically became a free office space / homeless shelter.
There were some controversies involving people who got kicked out of stores for lingering too long, people who had the police called because they were trying to use the restroom. And that was kind of the beginning of a new era in which Starbucks was a little bit more hostile to the customer.
Hostile to the customer. Here's a quick economics lesson. If you're sitting there for 6 hours using the Wi-Fi and toilet without actually purchasing anything, you aren't a customer. You're a squatter.
A customer is literally just somebody that's just buying something. Like, if they're not there to buy it, then kick them out. They should not be there. They're sitting there wasting time, not actually there with the intention of buying anything, then they should not be there. Plain and simple.
Stopped offering free water.
More Perfect Union expects Starbucks to operate like a public utility.
No.
Imagine being so entitled that you walk into a business and demand free water and then afterwards complain that they made you pay money. Oh, the humanity.
Our union is a godsend to this company. That is like, has been in crisis, is losing customers.
It's been a year since Brian Nickel has joined Starbucks, and frankly, nothing has changed for the better.
Well, technically that's wrong. After a year and a half of negative sales growth, it looks like the chain has stopped the bleeding and saw 4% growth year over year in the first quarter of 2026. And revenue for the quarter hit $7.28 billion.
Damn.
The highest in the company's history.
That's pretty good. Oh yeah, we don't live in the real world? What are you people even talking about? You're begging for them to have all of this random bullshit like equal rights and stuff that's already there. You don't want equal rights. You want deferential treatment because of your disability or whatever. Like we all know what I mean by disability. You know, their ideology is a disability. But this is just silly. And then they sit here and they say they live in the real world while they've got like these like fur suits on. They've got all these like super dyed hair, and they don't even know what sex they are. Like, you want me to believe that you're in the real world? Ridiculous.
But I got good news. There's a lot more of us than there are of them.
Uh-huh. So after
Does he know?
the Starbucks union ended their strike. But what did it accomplish?
Nothing.
What cost?
The Starbucks on University Way will close its doors next month. The announcement comes just weeks after the end of a 3-month strike at that location. The shop's last day will be April 5th. A manager at the University
They're just closing it. Oh, that's hilarious. So I was kind of right? I said they were going to lose their jobs. But I did not expect the whole building to close down. Crazy though, when a place is not making money, that just shuts down. Like, crazy, right? When the workers don't want to work, they just say, go away. We're done. When a place is not actually making money to keep its doors open, it fails. And they shut it down. Wow. These people are real smart. Real high IQ individuals, these people are.
Without pay.
Yep. Turns out that holding your own workplace hostage for 3 or 4 months isn't the brilliant negotiation tactic the union promised it would be. And
no, dude, but they're based in reality, guys. They're based in reality. They knew this was going to happen. This is all part of their 60 chess game plan here. This is all part of the plan. They were ready. They were ready.
These workers in Seattle, they successfully boycotted their own jobs right out of existence.
Employees say they were not given a specific reason for the closure, and that Starbucks told the location workers that they would not be able to.
They don't have to give them a reason. It's so obvious. It's so obvious that it's because they weren't working. And Starbucks is looking at that and they're like, well, we can't really afford to keep this place open without just losing money. Like, we're going to cut our losses and just close it down. It's just as simple as that. Like, anybody can kind of figure that out by all the boycotts. Nobody's working there. The doors are closed for months on end. Of course, it's just because they want to cut their losses.
Yes, we just spent 3 months standing on a sidewalk screaming at customers through a megaphone and forcing the store to close, but why won't Starbucks allow us to transfer to another location? Truly one of the great unsolved mysteries of our time.
Oh yeah, dude. It's still a mystery.
To shut down over 400 stores, including 59 union shops that were said to be underperforming.
Whoa, dude, they're underperforming? I couldn't tell. It's almost like they weren't operating. I wonder how that happened.
Well, maybe those union shops wouldn't be underperforming if the union members were more interested in working than constantly staging walkouts.
This is a message for Starbucks CEO Brian Niccol.
We do want you to get your coffee. We aren't stopping this for no reason.
Don't cross that picket line, hey!
These people, I love it too, because these people wear like the face masks and stuff. They're still wearing like COVID face masks. In the big 2026, we're still out here wearing face masks. You people are weird, man. You people are a bunch of weirdos. Honestly. Like, what is this? What are we doing?
To Starbucks Workers United, union shenanigans couldn't possibly be the reason the store is unprofitable.
Here we have this like incredibly motivated group of 12,000 plus workers who are saying like, we know exactly what it's going to take to make this company work, to improve the experience for the workers, to improve the experience for customers, which ultimately should make the shareholders happy.
You don't exactly maximize the stock's value by turning every store
No.
into a co-op where employees vote on whether or not they feel like working the lunch rush. But sure, let's ask the people who think having to wear a uniform is a human rights violation.
These people are just so oblivious, man. They think that these corporations have just unlimited money and they don't have to make any profit. They just think that all the money they're being paid just comes out of thin air. The reason where this money is going to, like, this money is all going to you guys that are working, like, or a good chunk of it is, right? Because they have to pay a ton of workers across the entire country. Obviously, you're not getting like all of the money that they have, but I mean, if you're costing them so much money because they're not getting any profits from the work that you're putting in, then I mean, like, what are you talking about at that point? They don't have unlimited money, and they're not going to give you money if you're not working. It's just as simple as that. Because that's the way the world works. That's reality. Like, you people say that you're in reality all the time, but then you do stupid shit like this, and you're like, oh, why am I not getting paid? Oh, why did I lose my job? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's because you don't actually understand how the world works. You don't actually understand where your money comes from. And you don't understand how corporations and businesses work. Which is why you've shot yourselves in the feet so royally.
About how they would run a multi-billion-dollar global corporation.
Allergies are horrible.
Anyway, that's it for now. Head on over to my super cool merch store at don'twalkrun.shop. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. If there is next time.
How embarrassing, dude. These guys are... I just don't even... I don't know. What an embarrassment, man. Those people 100% deserve to lose their jobs for doing that. That's the risk you take doing walkouts like that, too. You risk your job, you risk just the entire business there closing down as a whole. Because you're not working and you're not making money. The company's just not making money off of you, so they see you as a liability. And they're going to deal with you as needed. That's why you don't do 4-month-long walkouts like that. It's idiotic. Absolutely idiotic. And for what, man? For what? Just to push your identity politic agenda? Just go out in a bunch of furry suits and protest? I mean, what are you doing this for? Is it worth your job to fight for this, to fight for just stupid things like this. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But it just goes to show the extent of which they're willing to go for their agenda. They're willing to lose their jobs for it. And they're probably sitting here complaining about it. They're going to blame the corporation for it. It's like, well, you're not making money for them. Go in there and do your job. That is your job, is to go in there and do the work that you signed up to do. And then you're going to sit there and complain about it all day long. Like, yeah, sure, work sucks. Yeah, I get that. But just to sit there and cry about it the entire time, it's kind of embarrassing. Just saying, it's pretty bad. These people just have no frame of reality. Which is hilarious, because they were sitting there bragging about, oh man, we're the only ones based in reality. Well, that's fine, because reality just came back and smacked you right in the fucking face. It made you look completely stupid in front of the whole world. So, congratulations for that. That's what you get. These companies don't owe you anything. Just because you're their workers. They'll just shut it down and then open it up elsewhere. Or they will fire you and get somebody else to do it. That's just the way business works. Get over yourselves. Quit trying to push your agendas and get back in there and do what you're supposed to do. Simple as that. Alrighty. I guess that is going to be the end of the show. It is getting a little late for me. I do have to, I have to make my videos and stuff and get them uploaded on time. Hopefully. Hopefully. Sometimes I'm like 30 minutes late on the videos, but you know. I try my best. I'm a one-man operation, so it does take me a minute to get that stuff out, but hopefully it's usually bangers for you guys to watch it, so. With that said, go check me out on YouTube if you're watching on Kick. If you're on Kick, or yeah, I can't even show my stuff right. Oh my god. If you're on Kick, go check out my YouTube. If you're on YouTube, go check out my Kick. If you're interested in watching on Kick instead of YouTube, you can say whatever you want in Kick chat. You have to have a month-old account though, because I do that to keep out bots and stuff. But yeah, go check out my Kick. Go check out Instagram if you want to go watch people crash out on my Instagram posts. People get very upset over my Instagram posts on there. I still post on there though, because why not? Go check out the Discord. Come hang out. Go post stuff in the Discord. I have a reaction channel where you can post a bunch of stuff that you want me to watch, and I'll watch it on stream. And you just come hang out, go talk to other people that like to hang out in the chat. And yeah, am I forgetting anything else? Oh yeah, go check out my X too if you want to keep a bit more updated with when I go live. You can also do that in the Discord too. I would recommend going to my Discord over my YouTube, or over my going to Discord over X, but sometimes I say some spicy stuff over there on X, so go check that out. And yeah, I hope you guys had a fun time watching all of these all the crazy stuff that's going on in America right now in politics, and I hope to see you guys either tomorrow or Friday. It will be one of those 2 days. I hope it's tomorrow, but if I can't stream tomorrow, then it'll definitely be on Friday. So, until then, I will see you guys then, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you